stage, he's got the experience. It's when you've played the game for this long and you've seen so many different iterations of it, whether it's Tekken 7, whether it's Tekken 8, whether it's Tekken prior to that, you're definitely going to have that pedigree, and especially the calmness and the sort of the nerves of steel that you need in a competition like this, because obviously you're on a stage, you can hear the crowd, there are lights all over you. It's a whole another level. It's impossible to describe. Even when we were standing on the stage earlier helping with rehearsals, it's like, there's a whole another feeling being on that stage.
It was pretty cool being the winner, you know.
Yeah, I gotta talk to production about that. Why did they make you the winner? Why did I get first?
I mean, hey, you know, real recognize real, you know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Look, Casey came second in that
man.
rehearsal, so he's probably feeling the worst, you know?
Yeah, true. Oh, yeah, second is always the worst place to be fair. Yeah, I get you. I get you.
All right, well, here we go. We're looking at some of the beats we saw throughout this set. Again, that 1+2 pivotal to Chikarin's victory. He knew exactly when to place it and poetically finish the set with it there. But amazing performance from both. And Hexmark, well loved. I'm sure he's not going to be able to make it out of the venue without signing like 50 autographs.
100%. But we're going to be going into another game on this losers round 1. The last one remaining, Riot versus Breadman. Both of them super capable players. We were seeing some, we were seeing the Pokemon from Riot, which is, to be fair, I don't know, I just want to see the Jin, man. Like, however much I hate Jin, I think Riot's Jin is extremely aggressive, is extremely tight. He's got fine control, 100%, 100%. But Breadman, you know, that Leroy was looking good as well. Except some of the drops, I think very unfortunate drops in some cases that definitely did cost him, but I'm sure he's going to tighten up. He's maybe a bit more loose, maybe a bit more ready, because it's one life remaining, everything on the line, and maybe that does help. Sometimes people do, you know, diamonds from under pressure and all that kind of jazz.
Yes, they do.
So we'll see how that goes.
All right, so we have Breadman here. Look at that run. You know, first place, his dojo runs, you know, he's got 250 points total. They're getting dojo points in Korea. And he was at a previous TWT, had a medium performance, but here we go. We got Riot from Saudi Arabia, 1530 points. You know, best placements here coming from some big majors. But here today, hovering over the Jin. Are we going to see that Leroy Jin match? I think we might. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have Breadman versus Riot fighting for their life. One man must step down.
Strong parry cards. It was a strong parry cards. So both of them can utilize in slightly different ways. But it's going to be interesting as well if there's going to be any moment where, you know, maybe a jab gets parried and then the other card tries to parry the follow. We've seen those things happen, right?
We'll see that.
It is an interesting option to keep in the arsenal. But here we go.
All right, off that forward thrust kick, sidestep bicycle kick, but Riot, these guys have so many moves that have built-in movement as well. That should be very interesting to see how it's utilized, how they are utilized.
Also trading as well, but Breadman trying to space out to look for the whip punish, but not quite finding it.
All right, 2-1.
Nice, going low as well. Beautiful punish, that down forward 2-1.
So, best defense, man. Don't be there.
Nice, activating here already.
Gets that extended animation. Now pole position for Breadman, has his heat, has the momentum, still has his cane installed. Easy to forget about that one. It'll hit you when you least expect.
100%, and using a lot of those lows as well. Now Heaty must spend, trying to keep the pressure going. Oh, he looked for the parry. The slow option actually really good because it's going to beat out the timing of the parry.
Because the parry timing is a lot more strict than in previous games. You know, he had a much more active window, but this time you have to be far more intentional, far more careful. An excellent back 1-2 punish there. Now Riot trying to take that momentum into his favor.
Nice spacing as well, didn't get anything for it, but and the movement right now from Breadman is absolutely on point, and the outcast arrow landing as well, going to be a big chunk of damage.
Now compared to a lot of characters, I think, you know, we were talking about the parries, right? Jin's parry may be a little bit less effective than in other matchups because of the amount of string-based offense that Leroy has. You know, you have to be ready to parry all the hits, but there's that cane out of nowhere used earlier than usual.
And I like that decision as well, because, you know, when you're in the final line, you're always going to be looking for that cane. Whereas if you use it sooner, it's going to be harder to place in the mental stack.
You never know. There's so many mind games that can be applied in using that. But he doesn't have it anymore. Once per game. Excellent low parry there from Breadman. Looking very clean at the moment.
Nice, going low again. Oh, and goes for the mid this time. Deactivated. Oh, and the orbital landing! And
even he wasn't expecting it.
It was tip range as well, so maybe that's what definitely didn't help in that situation. But nice conversion for Breadman. Is this enough to kill? Heats must spend. Yes, it is.
Very clean first.
तुम्हारी पहली मकर संक्रांति है। ऐसे लड्डू बनाना पांडे परिवार का डंका बजा है।
जो राज खोलना है खोलेंगे। but मकर संक्रांति
not able to find any real footing. Breadman was using Leroy's offense just as best as he could, and it was so effective. He wasn't really going for lows too much either. He was just catching him with the timing on the mids. And now we see Yored's up here coaching Riot. the favor in return.
Yeah, it's nice to see, you know, back and forth teammates always helping each other. And it's, you know, it's always really important. I think your best coach is going to be the person that plays you the most and knows your habits, knows your mental state, because coaching isn't just about what's happening in game, it's also what's happening in your head.
Yes.
Sometimes people get flustered, sometimes people get frustrated or annoyed, and it's important for the coach to also recognize that and sometimes help them, you know, tell a joke, make them laugh,
very
or something
well.
like that.
Coaching's a difficult skill, you know, a lot of people think...
You would know as a coach, right?
Hey, man, there's a lot of better coaches than me, and a lot of it is about the mental game. It's about the personal. It's not always just about the gameplay. And it's about, as you mentioned, knowing the person you're speaking to and understanding how to communicate with them. But here we go, going with the Falcon Ram. Well, I wonder if that was a recommendation from Yorick.
And the punishment from Breadman on the low, super on point. You have to take those chances.
And his life is in the hand of Falcon Ram right here as well. You know, it's an elimination match, and he cannot switch after this, so he's going to have to take it all the way. Let's see if Breadman has the knowledge required. So far, he's doing quite well.
Nice, running free as well, trying to keep the pressure going. Nice, spacing from Riven. Good punish. Ooh, a little bit miss of a punish on that jack kick.
Now, regarding this, you know, compared to in the string offense, right? I think Falcon Ram has a lot more parryable strings there. Gets the trade on it though. And Breadman, little bit of health, has a rage available, uses it up, has nothing to recover, but has a lot to take from Riot.
It's going to be interesting as well. What's going to be the option from Riot on the wake up here? Obviously, we're going to get a bit of a neutral reset, but Breadman could run up.
Even seeing that, can't breathe.
Oh, nice call out on the low.
All right, all right. And Rife looking at the crowd after that one, surveying the lanes, like, yeah, man, I'm still in this.
I wonder if he's looking at yours. Maybe was something in the coaching as well. Maybe he finishes with lows, you know?
All right, gets that tenderization at the wall. Goes for it again. These heat strings are going to be tough. All right, excellent punish on the string check.
Sweep,
and
bang.
that was tip range on that hell sweep.
Oh, up forward, free water with punish. Jack kick as well. Rife recovering a lot of that great health.
Trying to enforce it. Trying to put Breadman under the pump here. He doesn't have much health. He doesn't have much health, and he doesn't have any wide health, but there we go.
That's definitely something to consider in this matchup as well. The jack kick does break through parries and power crashes, but it does not matter. Breadman taking another round.
Looking clean, looking good. Nice backdash into Dark. Breadman looking untouchable.
Yeah, and that kind of movement is extremely important in this matchup as well. If you're able to call out a lot of those highs from Falcon Ram, you can get massive damage right now. As we can see, 95 damage for Breadman off of that.
I don't know who Breadman been playing, but he knows what's going on here. And there's so many strong players in Korea, and I'm sure a lot of them play Falcon Ram, but he's definitely got the knowledge he needs. Making a very difficult Rive, but gets the flat. Should be able to break the wall if he wants to, but couldn't get the last hit in.
Yeah, perhaps there's too many hits as well. Breadman's still alive. Trying to keep the pressure. Again, those multiple hits, recovering a chunk of health. Didn't commit to the second hit, still going. Nice punish, though. Good awareness from Rife.
He wanted to end it there, knew what the risks were, took it. Rife was able to salvage it, but Rife now 2 rounds to 1. If he can take this round, he can take this down to the wire.
Spacing as well, about even on life. Nice punish on the low once again.
He has that heat. The wall in play. Not able to extend the combo here. Nice timing there from Breadman, coming in with the punches with a flurry.
Yeah, both very much going for keep options right now. Rife going low. It is looking good for him as well. He recovered from Breadman, still alive.
Hit, tries for that 1-1, down 3-2. Okay, Breadman showing signs of life, recovering health slowly. These hits will stack up, bring him some health. Maybe chip Rife down, but the delay, timing, down 4, snap kick to the leg. Rife staying alive, but has to stick with the Falcon Ram.
And those one-hit situations versus Falcon Ram were so scary. Versus other characters, like, you have to be quite close to get hit by a low, right? So maybe you're trying to space out those down forward ones, and then you can just duck at a distance to try to deal. But versus Falcon Ram, his legs are so long, right? Down 4, down 3, all those options can just reach you from so far away, and his mids can also reach you, so you're always in that danger zone.
And he's really good at just using that danger zone, pulling him to that deep water, making him have to think twice, think 3 times, and by the time, again, you've lost so much of your health. And now, Riot, just laying it all down. He's throwing out this offense. It's very risky, but Breadman has the health deficit, but as I say that, activating heat, trying to bring it back.
He's been using a little bit of size, the 3+4 to start out this pressure, and it's been working out quite well for Breadman. Oh, just lets it, chain punches again, just let them rip.
Oh, nice. And jumps over that toe kick. Breadman taking the lead.
That inbuilt airborne state is used very nicely by Breadman there.
And that's one thing that has to stay on everyone's mind. It's like, when is that cane going to be used? Because he makes sure he gets that out of the way quite a lot. So I don't know if it's going to be used early, late, but that's another thing Rive has to think about.
It's also a case, obviously, like which cane is he going to use? Nice punish once again.
Perfect.
And again, he's playing at that distance where he can just about block those lows, and hopefully most of the mids that Rive is likely to put out are not going to hit him.
That sends him flying. Running shoulder tackle. Again, sidestep bicycle kick, doing wonders. He still has that heat. Tried to go for that Tsubaki. I'm sure he wanted to use the heat to make it safe, but now that is gone. Rive chopping away at the legs. If a man can't stand, he can't fight. But Breadman bringing out the cane and bringing the pain.
Absolutely, and is able to kill with that. You were saying, when is the cane going to come out? Boom, there it is.
When you least expect.
That was the mid one as well, not even the low one, right? That's the one it's easier to block.
But Rive knows
Nice
he's
parry.
in trouble. This could be the end, but if he can fight through, stay alive, he can still keep flooring at this hill.
Nice, going mid this time, getting a counter as well. Breadman did try to press, maybe try to parry.
Backing up, slower to engage. But heat in play, getting tenderized, running right at him. He wants to end it here. He smells blood in the water. Couldn't get the dash he might have wanted, but gets it right after with the overhead.
2-1. Oh, just keeping the pressure going. The string sealing the deal. Breadman's here for the bread, and he's not leaving without it just yet.
Very respectful, had a pop off, full of emotion. The crowd is loving it. You love to see it. Breadman coming through victorious here against Rive, making a statement. You know, a lot of people would have expected Rive to take it over him, but again, will be moving forward. But can I get a big round of applause for Rejects? Rive! Amazing play, had a long run, you know, throughout the year, made it here to this match, but Breadman was able to take it over, and he's looking very clean today. And you're one of the few Leroys on the planet that are performing at such a level, or even close, honestly.
Yeah, it's a character we definitely don't see very often, and obviously he had some changes, brought from Tekken 7 to Tekken 8. He came in a very interesting state when he originally came out, but then in 8, obviously, he changed a lot. There's a lot of different elements to his kit now, like the perfect parry is really, really cool as well. If you're able to do vols, you get so much damage out of it. The knockdown, the follow-up afterwards as well, so some really, really cool tool set, but you have to be very prepared to fight him as well at the same time. We'll save the safe flow because of the threat of the parry being a thing, which we saw actually in the Nobi set earlier between Breadman and Nobi. So we'll see if he can continue the run and put Leroy on the map.
Yeah. I think one of the interesting things about Breadman's play is he's very fun to watch, and it looks like he's having fun with the character. So, you know, if you're an online player, I think you're going to see a lot more Leroy's online, at least for the next couple of weeks, as people, you know, take it, like, see the fun Breadman had, and they try it themselves. So we might find some new. Whoa!
He almost fell off the chair. I didn't realize that earlier.
He's got his inner balance, but he's got to work on the outer balance apparently.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. We've all been there, right?
All right, but here we go. We got Breadman moving forward. We've got the losers round 2 coming up for you guys. Let's read out the roll call of the legends we have. We have JDCR going up against Nobi. A battle as tale as old as time. They've been probably playing, you know, longer than some of the people in the venue have been alive. So your Reds coming up against Arslan Ash. You know, these guys have played a bunch in the past. You know, they're often crossing paths. You know, they're you know, it's a Middle East and Pakistan kind of fusion there. And we've got Chikarin versus Kwastikis. Will we see a Clive Mirror perhaps, or will Chikarin decide he wants to opt out and go to the Lily? I think the crowd knows what they want, but we'll see what Chikarin decides.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see actually which way they go with it. I don't know if I want to see a Clive Mirror. I think that's going to be very interesting because they could both sit like very far away from each other and just like whoever, you know, we're just doing jousting, right? I'll poke you first, you poke me afterwards. It might be the same kind of thing where we had it with the Yoshi Mirror yesterday, right? Where we're just kind of doing similar options just at different times and both trying to catch each other's timing. But you know, it could go either way.
But I think for now, we're going to let you guys marinate on those matches, take a break, take a breather. We have much more action for you guys as we inch closer to that top 8 and then ultimately crowning a champion. So I hope you guys are ready for what we have soon. The crowd here is on their toes waiting. We'll see you guys very soon.
your beginner days to where you are now, I've seen you win. I've seen you lose. And I've always been here, right in front, lighting it all up. We were together when you first discovered gaming. That feeling, the discoveries, the friendships. You never shied away from me. You cried. You've tilted. Your bursts of joy. You've discovered fame. You felt everything, fully. I've seen you become you. We've always been together on your gaming journey.
印象に残ってるイベント、軍総杯っていう日本の 5on5 のトーナメントが一番印象に残ってる。
サウジアラビアであったネーションズカップっていうその国同士の大会で 3on3 の大会があったんですけど、その大会が一番印象に残ってます。
I think it's always EVO USA. I don't know. I think it's the vibe of the event or something, but I think it's the best event in the world, FGC event.
FGC का इवेंट जितने भी USA के होते हैं ना, जिस तरह कम्बो ब्रेकर, CEO, EVO, तो ये मेरे काफ़ी जो है ना अच्छे मुझे इवेंट्स लगे, तो यही मेरे लिए बेहतर है.
My favorite FGC event so far was, I want to mention, as I said before, it's maybe Islamic Solidarity Games in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh, where I represent my country. It's, I think, the most beautiful thing. And also, I also want to mention that in this scene was EWC of the previous year. So I think it's the most big. I hope that this scene will be more better.
Jusqu'à présent, c'est l'Evo 2025, l'Evo Nice. Ça, pour moi, c'était déjà la salle grande, l'ambiance, le summum de la FGC en France. Pour moi, c'était un grand pic et j'ai vraiment aimé.
My favorite event in FGC is Murang in Madagascar also. It's a challenger event.
I think that it is Pargas game battle. It is a master on the Tekken World Tour.
Probably the Far East from Russia. That's my favorite event.
저는 프랑스 에보를 갔을 때 제일 많이 놀랐던 것 같습니다.
EVO 2018.
My favorite is EWC and Combo Breaker.
First time EVO 2013.
I think this would be my favorite FGC event, the Tekken World Tour Finals in Sweden, since I'm a part of it. So it's my first time in this country and first time qualifying, so it will be memorable for me.
I would have to say Combo Breaker, mainly because it's like the biggest like Tekken FGC event out there, I believe, right now, and they have the cool things like the auction tournaments to make it hype and different things like that. The community really comes together at Combo Breaker, and everyone from around the world comes. So I think for experience-wise, top tier, and competition top tier as well.
I think EVO Japan because I love to travel to Japan and compete there. The region is too strong, you know. Only when you play online also, the experience there is too high, you know.
Combo Breaker, yeah, that's probably the best if you want to train 24-hour venue. It's amazing. Go if you want. If you couldn't go to one event in the year, go to Combo Breaker.
El que más me ha gustado ha sido el Punishment 4. Es un evento que se hace en mi país y justamente lo disfruto bastante porque es la escena local que disfruto, amigos, todos los que conozco, jugadores con los que entreno están ahí, así que disfruto mucho ese evento.
Tiger Uppercut. I love Thailand and I love the high stakes of the last event of TWT.
My favorite FGC event so far was Clash of the Olympians 2023. It was a big event, so hype, and I have to give a shout out to Greece for making the Clash of the Olympians and Legacy of Kaiser, of course. So yeah, very looking forward to it.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Tekken World Tour 2025 here live from Malmo, Sweden. We are back with losers round 2. Myself, Rukang, on the mic with Mr. Margin Obama. The game's been mad so far, man, but we've got 4 great games coming up for you now.
Yeah, we're making our way through the losers bracket now. We've already seen some players go by the wayside here in the top 20. Rukang, I'm surprised to see you up this morning after you lost your mind yesterday. That LCQ.
Well, you can tell my voice already, man. It was that case game match that tipped me overboard, man.
Oh,
so,
man.
Yeah, it was crazy games. Crazy day of Tekken, though.
We're
but
making
today,
our way, of course, to the top 16. You mentioned it, like you said, we already have seen so many crazy matches through the week, and it does not stop here today. But coming up next, take a look at who we got on stage, man.
Yo, we have JDCR versus Nobi here in losers round 2. One of these guys will be going home. It's unfortunate to say, though.
Unfortunate to say, Rukang, but the thing is, I think if you've been playing this game for a long time, you got to look at these two on stage and feel some kind of way. This is like, you know, shades or flashbacks of each. Board that way. This year, kind of bowed out a little bit late towards the tour. Was willing to just sit on, of course, that huge amount of dojo points that he had racked up in the very competitive dojos events in Japan. You saw the trophy there. It's in the background of the arena stage. I never even put 2 and 2 together. Like, look in the background the next time we hit the arena stage. It's the same thing.
Oh, so
and
good,
bro,
so
with
good.
the way gold and silver did this past week, I can't believe they made that thing out of. All right, anyway, look, this is Nobi versus JDCR. This is the real gold on stage right now.
Exactly. Yeah, I was going to say earlier on when JDCR picked the Heihachi, the crowd went absolutely crazy. It seems like the Mishimas are a fan favorite. They've always been.
Yeah.
And let's see if it's going to be the same thing. Even, you know, might go for the Armor King here, but 2 different characters. Armor King versus Steve. It seems like there's a lot of the Armor King here, but two different characters. Armor King.
JDCR, longtime rival.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. JDCR versus Nobi, Korea versus Japan. Gets a nice launcher there to start things off. We were speaking before as well that, you know, Nobi has the Steve, he has the Dragunov, he's been using the Lars. I wonder why he's opted for the Steve in this matchup against JDCR.
I think it's similar to Seven, too. He likes Steve, I think, in player matchups where he feels like he can make the game a little bit more binary and focus more on just getting their counter hit timing and being able to use close quarter compact movement to be able to hold pressure, be able to tag them and create punishment. But that hop kick from JDCR, not letting you get started at the wall, Nobi. And I'm going to hit you with that fire. That miss.
Yo, I love when they do that as well. You know, putting pressure on, just throwing out a hop kick, not the worst thing to do in that situation, and get so much reward off that as well. And what a beautiful Rager. I love that Rager.
Y'all talking about the wrong wrestling event, man. JDCR came to play. He said, I'm going to win the Royal Rumble.
All right, pressure, getting some plus frames.
Leaping Superman punch. And look at JDCR with the interruptions. Not really to let Nobi can build any kind of advantage or get a strong wall push off of those mids and threaten with some of those dangerous Steve attacks. Here we go with that activation. Instant duck on the throw.
Goes for the throw, good throw break. What's the pressure like after this? Back against the wall. Yo, is he going to try and hop kick again?
Break his guard.
Damage. Oh, giant swing.
The side swap. Rukang.
Yo, he's respecting the down forward 1. There's a down forward 1 extension as well that JDCR has. Hit him with it before. There. And the single jab there to take it.
You called it. Playing chicken on that down 4-1 string, then brings it out the very end like that just to get a huge chunk of damage right when Nobi thinks he won't pull the trigger.
I feel like that's the thing with Armor King as well. You have to respect the down forward 1 because of the second hit. So what do you do in that situation? It's playing a big part already, and it's definitely going to play a part later on today.
And this round's a good one for Nobi. He's keeping it close quarters and come back kind of like the way he wants it to be, right? Not really giving JDCR any space to be able to try to build momentum on his terms. And JDCR's gonna up in his grill, gonna spit that stuff in his face, grip him up. And JDCR gonna take that round.
Yo, that's what everyone wants to see here as well.
Violence.
Yo, everyone clapping for that as well. That's what they want.
Yeah. Lowe's adding up here. Hits the engager. JDCR pressing. Gets the load across the armor. Jab. Down 4-1 float. Stomp him out and break this floor.
So good. Gonna go downstairs here. What's the combo like? JDCR messes it up by the wall. Beautiful way to get out of that.
I like JDCR, though, not trying to overextend there. Just dash to pursue. Knew Nobi was going to roll off like that. But Nobi coming out with the big floor break to take that away from JDCR potentially. Trying to even up the rounds here. Still in heat.
Yo,
that was sick. Spit that mist. Throwing Nobi just inside of range.
Yo, uses the dash, trying to get plus frames. JDCR playing defense, tries to punish.
Crouch jab, steal the turn back. Great duck from Nobi.
Yo.
The mid strikes.
Yo, 10 seconds remaining.
The knee.
And
the
JDCR.
stomp, the ceiling for JDCR, Rukang.
Yo, he's playing like a monster right now. Nobi needs to wake up. What is he gonna do? Maybe the character switch?
And it's like, what were some key takeaways there? I feel like there's some tools that you typically see from this kind of matchup that aren't even really coming into play. JDCR's just keeping it close quarters, keeping it compact, and just making really, really good steps here and there. Good block punishment, and he's applying his pressure and not really he's denying Nobi a lot of any kind of momentum or pressure like that. Anytime Steve was able to get some touches or build some plus frames, getting his grill, you see him go for ducking or something, like showing any of those kinds of options, he had stop signs.
Yeah, it was good to see. I wonder what adaptation he's going to make here going into our next round.
Also, he was able to stay off the wall. That wall situation only really came into play one time. He was able to navigate off of it pretty well.
Yeah, and going back for the Lars here, that's what's been working this whole weekend.
Even against Atif, man, he had a great set.
Oh, that was great to watch.
And that's somebody who's been a bracket demon for Nobi.
Yo, both of them going for those lows already.
Lows, but Nobi letting one or two punish opportunities go.
Yo,
and that's important for Lars just because it can create that one moment of momentum swing.
Yeah.
Crouch jabs, armor through it. Rukang.
Back against the wall. Goes for the mix, gets him out. Yo, he smashed into mix. Man, the way that Nobi uses that low. But JDCR fighting back, goes for the low. And the back one to take it there.
The trade in his favor, yeah.
Oh, he started with that so many times. He started with the same opening, going for the G-clef there.
And now he's starting to loosen up a little bit. He's giving JDCR some different looks. You see him using the slide a little bit more. Actually willing to just go raw dog, go in the stance like that.
Yo, this is what I like. Super fast gameplay here.
Standing forward, this time the double barrel with the dash behind it. Avalanche goes mid.
Yo, look at the defense from JDCR right now.
Len cancel while standing forward. Trying to get this wall pressure on him, but the counter hit sweep. And just like that.
Yo, how much damage though? Margin Obama.
How much damage? How much range? He's gotten the Armor King push with the stomps.
And the second hit there, JDCR with a very good call out. Oh, the wavy into the throw.
It's the second time Nobi got gripped up.
Again, the down forward ones. He's making him second guess.
See Nobi using back two options as well. Fishing with that back four.
What's the mix up? He breaks again.
Same option?
Yeah.
Same option, same break. Who's gonna mix first?
Yo, you see the little sidestep right there as well. Oh my God, hop kick. Yo, this is tense while standing 4. Gonna get damage of that. 1 pixel remaining here. Nobi, what do? How do you come back from this?
He's in rage. He's gotta create some snowball offense right now.
He needs to take some risk as well and goes for the risky stuff. JDCR 1 round away from moving forward.
And eliminating Nobi.
Yeah.
Now we're starting to see some, fishing with that mid-range safe kick with the stunner option. But I got one like that too. The electricity. Pushing with them stance cancels. Nobi giving him a lot of different looks.
Yo, the nice punish there as well. Goes for the mid option.
Take flight, Rukang. Lows.
Yo, look at the pressure though. Look at the pressure with Lars. Giant swing. Good break. Plus frames. Yo, that den free doing work now.
Take the low, take the activation, but the counter sweep again.
Yo, both of them dropping combos.
Giving JDCR a big chance here. Rebellion. Takes the dash. Avalanche throw. And slams him down. Nobi not out of it yet. The option that you do not see that often.
My God, we're going to lose our voices again, Margin Obama. This is so close. JDCR versus Nobi.
JDCR taking his punishment there. The 10 lift kicks. Their brother is dooming.
Yo, the mix-ups though from Lars.
Jab low.
Yo.
It's about electricity, Rukang.
Yo.
Nobi tapping into his static shock right now with the Lars pick.
You see JDCR's face there? He's like, what the hell happened that final round? He was just holding block. He was waiting for an opportunity to maybe sidestep, get the opportunity to do that, but Nobi just pressing those buttons, applying the plus frames and the pressure and all those great lows managed to hit.
And it was cool, Rukang, too, because that game, it started like kind of polite with Lars, right?
Yeah, really, really polite. Yeah,
he wasn't
really
really forcing,
right?
He wasn't forcing dance, and he wasn't forcing, like, he wasn't zooming around like that. Kind of just keeping it polite, working around jabs, working around safe mids, throwing some lows, peppering those in here and there. But then once they hit that last round and he felt the energy in the room and he felt the moment,
yep.
Yo, I'm going crazy. Like he's doing send options, dedicate. And then once he gets that wall push too, you know, he was able to take advantage of that. You didn't see the Tesla coil and the deep wall combo scenario that Nobi has been hitting all year. He's been cracking people with that. You didn't see that much, so but let's see if this stage presents that option. JDCR was able to neutralize that kind of scenario, at least to great effect there. But on this stage now, this is what they... Yo, right. This stage is not going to hit the same for me anymore, man. Not after yesterday.
Never again, bro. Never again. All right, gets the shoulder heat engager there.
Yeah, while standing shoulders there to engage at the wall. That's an option JDCR has gone to a lot. Him and Olstein have been hitting those a lot this week.
Yo, that whiff punish as well from JDCR has been doing that a lot. Look at the damage output as well.
And the flip. Full crouch low and arc blast, reversal arc blast, activate.
Yo, that was so good. Out of nowhere.
Tesla.
Stuff like that is really important in Tekken. The unexpected moves. But big low as well. How'd you make a comeback here? Nobi down forward one to finish it off by JDCR. And Nobi starting to play a bit more defensive again. Not like before where he was starting to press a bit more buttons and having more success.
Launch. Yeah, that's the thing. It feels like he has to earn the right to go crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to loosen up a little bit towards the end of that last
and
round.
It was working as well. And now JDCR is on the front foot. He's the one pressing the buttons. He's the one getting those plus frames.
He's the one with the momentum right now. Salvo combo just to push to the wall.
Oh, that move's so good, man.
Activate. Trade with the low. The mid-low mix right now from JDCR. His pressure is crazy.
Like I'm saying, the only time Nobi's really got started is when he did an arc blast at the right time. And there, he's just taking all the hits there. A really good way to stop the pressure there.
A Barre Delta Slicer jab float in return.
Yo, single jab to stop that?
You want plus frames? I'll give you the frames right here. At this wall. That stomp. Salvo. Pressure.
Nobi's on his final stand here. Gonna get the guaranteed damage afterwards. What's the mix-up? Goes for the mid.
Sidestep and lightning. Low touch, low touch.
Oh,
nice!
That was sick.
Off the sidewall.
Yo, he needs to convert here, though. No room for error.
He wanted the wall repositioning. Oh no! Down for one follow. And JDCR canceled the throw. And the ignition switch. JDCR.
Yo, that was so tense at the end there. What a great game from both these players here. Commiserations to Nobi, who had a great run, but unfortunately goes down to JDCR.
Yeah, 2 hard sets today. Nobi, of course. Give it up for Nobi, everybody. Nobi had a crazy group performance. Played into this 20-man bracket. Had to go up against one of his demons and then run into JDCR after. 2 great sets out of it, though. That Lars was zooming this whole week, man.
Yeah, that was so tense.
But JDCR, of course, going to be moving on loser side of the bracket. I forget, man. They play for all the marbles now. This is elimination time. So JDCR going to be moving through loser side of this bracket here of our final. Nobi now no longer in this contest. But there you saw that first game, man. This one it started so polite. Steve was able to get like some moments of advantage, but JDCR just had really, really good Barre overall. And then punishment came into play. He wasn't really he just came out and just denied Nobi a lot of momentum.
Yeah, he did. It was good to see as well. And JDCR just playing so solid. I feel like the aggression from JDCR was really working. He wasn't defending as much. It seemed like Nobi was always on the back foot.
Yeah.
He was trying to find a way in to JDCR's pressure. And you can see there on many occasions. Yeah, that was a great game, though. Super good game. And he wasn't afraid to throw those hop kicks. Anytime that Nobi tried to get some type of pressure, it was like, oh, hop kick. It doesn't work. Who cares? Minus 13, whatever.
This ender was crazy. The avalanche throw option.
That was good.
Stomp with the lightning.
And this is the part where you said he was starting to loosen up. He was starting to play a lot faster. And it worked in his favor. And then went back to very defensive against the Dragunov in this set.
Yeah, it's like he has to create like that moment of hesitation or caution for him to like really activate his scramble sense. And I think that's when he plays his best, man.
Ah, you see that?
Yeah, he knows he let that one get away.
It's so painful when you go out like that. It's like, no.
There you saw JDC are going to be moving on to losers round 3, right before our top 8 starts. But next, we got Arslan Ash, the Emperor of Tekken, and man, look at this. Chikarin, Breadman, Arslan Ash. You see all these players in losers bracket that I think a lot of people might have had pen to go a little, way further in winner side of the bracket. Arslan Ash, though, man, to say that you come into this event, one of the top seeds on the global leaderboard,
exactly.
Get to skip the first 3 days of competition, man, what a privilege. But the way that set in winner side went down to open things up, Usama Abbasi over Arslan to drop him in the loser side of the bracket here. Now he's going to have to go up against your Reds, who has played crazy this week.
Yeah.
Awesome performance in the regional stage, and then man, let's see if he can follow it up with a deep losers run. To do so, you're going to have to go over Arslan Ash. Your Reds, are you ready?
Yeah, then this is the thing with how the bracket's gone. So many strong players. It doesn't matter where you are. You're going to face monsters at all points because it is the Tekken World Tour Finals here. The final 20 players where only one person will be taking away that trophy and the title of the King of Iron Fist. But Your Reds versus Arslan Ash is your next game here. Yo, Yored's, I'll say it here. He is the best Ling player in the world, hands down. This guy posts a video every single week of stuff that no Ling player has ever seen before. And we're just there like, what's that? What was that? What is this? Just so many different setups, so many insane combo videos. He is such a great player. So, big shout outs to all the Ling players out there. This is the guy we all look up to, man. We all look up to this guy. We all want to be like him. We all want to play on the big stage. We want to do the tricks like him. But it's really difficult to play against someone like him who has an infinite amount of tricks and different Oki situations and different options.
Character specialists, especially when you have a character that can utilize their style and specifically her stances, right, to create unique setups, unique situations, character-specific scenarios as well. And he is willing to go into those minds and find all those strategies and then bring them out on a stage like this.
Exactly.
But you saw there, Arslan Ash, all those global points, able to, again, qualify to be seeded into this bracket. Your Reds had to get it the old-fashioned way, through the dojo system and competing in his region, representing Kuwait. And now he's out here, a quiet confidence to him too. I caught him on the train. We both got off the plane at the same time.
Super nice, right? He's super cool person.
Right, he was like, "Look, man, I'm out here. I'm just gonna play. There's no pressure."
Yeah,
like
exactly,
that, right?
Yeah.
And he's been playing like it.
Yeah, he is the best Xiaoyu player in the world, but he's going up against one of the greatest Tekken players of all time with so many titles under his belt.
At this point, his name is synonymous with the game.
Exactly.
And that's an understatement. That's to say it that way is
no
an
one can
understatement.
really say anything against this guy. He is the best of the best. But in losers round 2, can he take out Yored's here?
Now, I feel like we haven't seen this character on Arslan Ash in a minute, but
yeah, go with the Safina.
Now you're giving a lot of praise to Yored's and again, the amount of approaches that he can bring.
Exactly.
Why would Arslan Ash go to Zafina in this character matchup?
I feel like the ability to just whiff punish, especially with moves like that, the down forward one having good range as well. It could definitely play a part here. It doesn't want anything to do with any of those mix-ups. And Safina, a very strong character in the game as well, and good mid options to stuff the AOP.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Specifically mids like that one that reach really, really low to the ground. AOP might be more difficult for her to be able to try to use some of those evasive properties to get around her, like she can with so many other characters, including this launch pickup like Yored's just got.
That's what I'm saying. Those are the mix-ups I was talking about, really dangerous. And this is where you need to be careful. Hypnotist low. He might go for the low.
Hypnotist low again, enhanced.
Yo, and only -13 as well, remember? Yo, and the crowd going wild, right? They like Yored's, but, it's like watching art, man. It's so good to watch Yored's play the game.
Finding the step there. Pressure right now on Yored's side. Oh my God.
And again, using that move. Yeah, trying to stuff any AOP.
Just going with the 1+2 option.
Focus mode on. PW के साथ क्रैक करो जेई. PW के जेई बैचेस के साथ आपको मिलता है लाइव प्लस रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर्स, DPPs with videos.
And you were talking about it earlier, his combo decision making is excellent with this character.
Yo, look at this combo. I haven't seen that combo before. Whoa, yo, 360 homing, bro.
Eyes on the birdie.
Yo, homing move?
And Yored's right now taking it to Arslan Ash.
And you see there, Arslan Ash trying to pressure with down forward ones. It's not working, right? Yored just finding a way out. Arslan Ash needs to be really patient here. Beautiful sidestep.
Bro, just holding back and then the walk, and it was on point too. He didn't even pull the trigger.
Oh, again.
Showing back turn stance, feinting, just walking around into the foreground. Gets the counter hit launch on Arslan Ash, presses into it.
Yeah. Again,
activate.
Watch the mix-up, Margin Obama. This is where the tricky stuff begins. Yo, plus frames.
Take your plus frames, take your push.
Go to the big low, guaranteed damage.
Oh!
And you need to be careful with the parry
the parry option
Yo.
in your end. One game advantage over Arslan Ash.
Yo, this is what I'm saying. It's a really difficult game to play against Xiaoyu. It's so tricky. You need to be careful with all your buttons. You cannot overextend. You overextend once, you're going to be in trouble.
And against a player who is constantly leveraging layered mix-ups like that, in this game, on this stage with these stakes,
Yo, it's crazy.
close to the walls now too. Even it's gonna get even nuttier.
Yeah, but we know the caliber of player Arslan Ash is. He would definitely try and fight his way back here. He's already downloaded his opponent.
Power crush immediately, and look at that. I love Yored's approach to neutral too. He's willing to show Arslan like, yo, just back turn feint. Just constantly willing to walk into foreground, give him lots of different looks at range.
Oh, goes for the low there. Really good option. Arslan Ash, plus frames.
Dropping the explosion.
Again.
Finish with the back one chop, and the trade in Arslan Ash's favor.
Yo, that was sick. Again, loads of Arslan Ash fans in the crowd as well.
Yeah,
man.
they out here, man. They
Yored's
out here.
fans and Arslan Ash fans. It's good to see.
Fishing with Manticore, Arslan Ash trying to intercept. Some kind of offensive press from Yored's. Moonhair Palm this time gonna get punished, and that's a good one. Right into Manticore, the delay.
And this is what I mean. He's playing a lot more aggressive here. He's not giving Yored any time to really get those mix-ups started, and that's what's different from the previous game. Playing at that range 0. Nice block, good punish. And the low, this is what I'm saying. Arslan Ash is a true champion out of nowhere. 2 rounds straight when it looked like Yored was dominating before.
The slow lows too. Here. With the wall now. Yored's, what's your...
Oh. Yo, mix-up city. Yo, that's the power of Ling Nation, man.
Look at the moon.
Yo, all those Ling players watching at home right now. Yo, they all want to be Yored's, man. Goes for the throw.
I like the mix after the firecracker low too. Oh, the whiff. Arslan Ash gave him the whiff in mid-range. Yored's eyes wide open, not out of this game.
Oh, he's trying to bait him. He wants him to come in. You can see that he's looking for any sort of whiff and counter hit launcher there while standing 2.
That's something he's been good about this week too, is changing up his timing on the while standing 2s with the charges.
Yo, the mix-up. Margin Obama, this is scary. Yo, he smashed what's the mix afterwards as well. Doesn't opt to do anything there.
Roll out. Rukang.
Oh, third hit.
The third hit rock.
Double low.
Sliding on him. No step yet from Yored's.
Oh, needs to be careful. Look at the range that they're playing at as well. Goes for the low. Beautiful stuff from Arslan Ash.
Chunks of damage. Arslan Ash still with heat to work with as
well.
Oh my uppercut.
So thick. Yo, if he takes this round, that was insane.
And he's got it.
Beautiful stuff to Arslan Ash. You know why that was so good? Is because Yored hasn't used that back turn launch yet, right? And it's one of those moves very similar to like Feng's shoulder where people are not ready for it and they don't punish it maybe the first time or the second time. And it's so fast as well. And that one time, Arslan Ash was so ready and then launches him for him and he gets the round.
That's the difference between like being good at the game and then being
exactly
the best Tekken player in the world.
Exactly.
Even though that option had, I don't think Yored's had even used it in the set so far.
No. He's never used it. No. He wasn't really mixing up from back turn there and
I thought back turn in general, that set so far has mostly been used to just maneuver. Just to move around.
Yeah, just to move around, just to create space. Using more AOP to try and enforce his mix-ups. But a really, really good game we're witnessing here. Another classic, for sure.
And this one feels heavy, especially on this stage. Getting a lot of walls to work with, not dissimilar from the second stage we were working with. Similar in size.
Yeah, Yored's versus Arslan Ash. One of these guys will be going home right now. One will be advancing. All right, gets a small little punish there. Tries to go for the third hit, and he's ready. He's ready.
Again, the way he uses stances to position himself. Punishment there. Got the float sequence.
Yo, this is where the party begins. This is where the party begins, Margin Obama.
Splash. Now where's he going to go with it?
Yo, mix up. Is he going to go for low, mid? Oh, yo. All the hypnotists coming out.
Yoreds is playing. Yo.
Oh, goes for the down jab there. Oh my God, Arslan Ash activates heat, rightfully so. He's going to do it again, isn't he?
Get a little bit of health back. Just up a little bit of insurance.
Yo, look at the time.
The low, the wall jump, and Yoreds once again with the lead in the set.
Yo, he takes a big, deep breath there as well. Yoreds is in front here. Tried to go for a back 1+2, didn't work. Yeah, using that back turn. You see, look, just trying to get away, trying to bait Arslan Ash to come in.
He's so mobile, and it's like a lot of the stance used just to move.
Oh, that was so good from Arslan Ash, knowing that he was going to go there.
Arslan Ash.
They're just controlling the game now, trying to slow it down a little bit.
Counter hit Manticore.
Didn't he start the first round of the first game with that?
Yeah.
We knew that this is the move he's going to be using against AOP.
Down for ones, mid explosion, and the sidestep down for a one. Arslan Ash with the check.
Yo, that's so good. They're just controlling the game. It's like Yoreds is showing a masterclass in how to mix, but Arslan Ash is showing how to control the game with these moves. It's so sick.
How to slow it down and control this beast.
Yeah, even under pressure, this is what you need to do. Okay, going for heat. Oh, he AOP'd the first hit.
After smash, going hypnotist. From trying to reposition, maybe?
Going for the mid option. Again, Arslan Ash just using these small pokes to try and win.
Got your punishment. This is going to be your opportunity, Yoreds.
Oh my God, he's fuzzy ducking. Oh, Arslan Ash, one round away from moving forward here. Bro, you know the concentration on Arslan Ash's face? You cannot let up for a minute, not even a second here.
Being pushed here.
Oh, what a sidestep. Arslan Ash on the front foot.
We've been talking about Xiao Yu the whole time. You can't forget, man. Zafina has that evasion too. Sidestep uppercut. Look at where it puts Arslan Ash.
Yo, just the control
Trunks
here.
the damage.
Back against the wall though. Good position. Yo, this is dangerous. We're going to see one of those tricks we've never seen before.
Yoreds, he's got a mix though. Give me the frames. Give me the
nice punish on that.
Pressure and Tarantula lows. Comes up with the mid this time.
Oh, that was good. Gonna get the wall splat as well. Arslan Ash, what's your combo like here though? Needs to be careful. Yoreds has heat. Rage, sorry.
Great challenge. Kip up and the whip punish after. Arslan Ash hangs on here. Loser side of the bracket. But wow, what a set in a master class in Xiao Yu play, man.
Exactly.
That was great.
And a masterclass in defense and how to adapt from Arslan Ash. It was so beautiful to watch. Like I said, you have the art from Yoreds just trying to use all these different mix-ups to try and confuse Arslan Ash. And then Arslan Ash just slowed it down completely. Didn't go in too much anymore. Yoreds wasn't able to optimize his mix-ups. And then Arslan Ash just moving correctly, and it was so good.
And what's cool about it too is you saw how effective it was in the beginning, but then you see the adaptation from Arslan Ash.
That's why it was beautiful.
That's something like, bro, everybody's played online and just got clapped up by Xiao Yu. Yeah. You can look at the way that they kind of apply what's happening and think about how to control those scenarios and situations. And you can learn for yourself how to deal with that.
Yeah.
But yo, everybody, give it up for Yoreds from Kuwait.
Yeah.
Great performance all week here.
Yeah, he absolutely amazing player. Man like Yoreds.
He played a hell of a tournament this week.
And a really fun character to watch as well, which is also cool.
I wouldn't go that far, but he put a show on, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm a bit biased though. I'm a Ling player now. You're a Ling hater? I didn't know that.
Because I hate her, I try to play her.
Nice.
You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Okay, we're going into our next game here. Halfway through losers round 2.
Oof. And check out who's on stage. There you see Arslan Ash bringing it back in this third game. And Yoreds
this one here, this sidestep here with the 1+2. And look at the pop-off there from Arslan Ash. This one here, this sidestep here with the 1+2. And look at the pop-off there from Arslan Ash.
You could tell Arslan felt the heat a little bit from that, but his ability, that has to do a lot for, like, again, just he got to settle himself down here, even though he finds himself in loser's bracket. The fact that he was able to take a set like that, play that kind of set where it was looking really nasty for a second, and then utilize his gifts and his knowledge as a player and his ability to control neutral like that. and find that win and find this path through loser side. But look at who's on stage. My man Kostakis from Greece.
Yeah.
What a performance he has had so far this week. He said, I'm not done yet. I'm down, but I'm not out.
Yeah.
Problem.
Super cool guy.
Problem, Rukang.
Kostakis from the EU, from Greece.
He's got a problem on the other side of the stage, though, man. And this guy, the samurai of effort, the last samurai of effort from Japan, former TWT champion, and dominant player for from the west side of the country, of course. This is Chikarin at this point in loser side of the bracket, playing to try to make it back to Dodge. He's gonna have to go through Kostakis, and I have a feeling this is the.
Oh, what are we gonna see? Oh no! Don't say it, man! Don't say it, please. No.
I like Final Fantasy as much as the next guy.
It's a blind pick.
Oh, they called for blind.
Just got confirmation here.
Interesting. Okay, opting for the Lily. He chose out of this.
Yeah, I'm a Lily fan now, man. I just didn't want to.
What if we see Lily versus Lars?
Bro, that's crazy.
Oh no!
It's gonna lock in. Wait, it was a blind pick anyway, so.
It was blind.
Yeah.
So Chikarin opts for the Lily instead of the mirror.
Yeah, didn't want the mirror match. But we're gonna get one. Yeah, Chikarin, one of those players, you know, that when speaking to loads of people around, he was a contender to win the Tekken World Tour Finals this year because everyone's seen how scary he is as a player, and when he locks in, he looks borderline unstoppable in this game sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, the hard part is when he gets to like those Evo stages and you have to run through Arslan Ash and Atif and the Williams sisters and on different players, right? That's where it can get really tough for him. But here at this stage, opting for this Lily pick against Kostakis, trying to, again, just make the top 8 at this point, make it back to the big boy bracket. And you see him kind of just simplifying the game, utilizing Lily's movement and this pressure, the return off of like just jab string.
Very good.
Real compact, just utilizing his movement and defensive habit reads as a player.
Yeah, your big launches. Oh, you've been telling me, man. We see the same cycle here when he's in heat. We're gonna see the up 1+2. No.
We're gonna test the graphics processor, and then you are definitely gonna take some chip damage. This brother turns up. The lows, the throws, this time break it. Heat no longer an option for Kostakis. He gave that up. Eats the lows, though, from Chikarin.
Very good low from Chikarin there. Big risk, but manages to pay off. Oh, we were talking about that before as well. That low.
Down one to put him in the crouch. Yeah. Then he just goes for the low swipe, cut the ankles, then finds. That's how Kostakis even got to this point in the tournament. His uppercut placement has been on point when it needs to be.
So good. Oh, goes for the big low there, down back 4.
And no doubt, Chikarin has been watching and has observed Kostakis likes to go to that down back 4 sweep option off the wall a lot. And Chikarin made him pay for it just now. Possibly scouted that out.
Yo!
Previous sets! Whoa!
What was that?
Cameraman got mixed.
Beautiful sidestep on the 1+2 as well. But gets the dash combo here.
Yeah, for 1+2 in the pickup. Tornado at the wall. Kostakis trying to cut him. Oh, the down one.
Good
block punishment.
Back against the wall though. What do you do, Kostakis?
Flipping, gets clapped right into the rage art, and Chikarin able to steal that round back.
Yeah, good stuff by Chikarin.
Which is good combo awareness and options at the wall.
Yeah, he's really shutting all the options down, but Chikarin a Clive main himself as well, so he'll really know how to defend against this character.
That's why you see him. He's like, he knows kind of what mix-ups to look for in some of these situations. And Kostakis has not shown him a lot of Phoenix shift options at all. He's kind of just trying to play with him, out-poke him a little bit. Chikarin is going to be wise to a lot of these kinds of situations.
Yeah, using that full crouch low to try and get him to duck. Going to get a huge launcher here again. It seems like it's always in Kostakis' favor, and then afterwards, you know, Chikarin always finds a way back. But this is looking like his round. Look at the damage.
Wow.
Oh my god.
With the beam ender.
What was that?
Went for the smash to try to chip out. That might... Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, we saying Chikarin, you want to make a... Oh, I was about to say it. Ugh.
Good option there. In the mid-range, just take the low. Don't let him get too close. Lows now from Chikarin. Right into the steel pedal, and here we go.
Yo, counter hit, big damage.
Back, no, actually just gonna take the floor blast now. Now back 2, now activate, yep.
Yo, this combo is never ending right now. How much damage is this?
Tatsuki meter built to 2.
Ah, and that's the move you were talking about, the up 1+2.
People just been holding back. So you just take the chip. Chikarin with a lot of health to build, but clean walk around.
Bro, the sidestep there, so good from Chikarin into the Matterhorn.
The Lily Classics and the activation, the magic wall, gonna stomp on him on the way out. back in open stage.
Guaranteed
and the
damage.
clean conversion with the guaranteed damage, as you said, Rukang, to put Chikarin up 1 game.
Yeah, Chikarin playing so well. Kostakis needs to find a way to adapt to him, but it's really difficult to adapt to someone else who uses the character at such a high level.
But this is the problem, is like, so he's been running Clive, he could go to Lars.
Yeah.
Chikarin's been playing against Nobi Lars all year too, right? So
what do you do?
It's going to be dependent. Basically, he's going to have to just play and use some decision-making that is going to really keep Chikarin off balance.
Yep.
But it's just like, he's too good at being able to slow matches down and perceive that, you know? It's not like he can, you're not going to throw anything at this guy. He's been playing for 30, 20, 30 years. You're not going to throw anything at this guy that he hasn't been, not only that he doesn't know, but that he hasn't been playing with all year or all last year too.
Exactly, Chikarin, an absolute legend of the game.
So he opts for this Lars pick. What can you give him differently that Nobi would not, that would catch him off guard early on here, you know? To even be able to just like steal a round or two.
Oh,
okay.
The sidestep into the Arc Blast, that's gonna work here. Kostakis.
With the activation now in the wall, going for the Tesla Ender. Oh, the Static Shock. They gotta bring that show back, man. Back 1.
Whoa.
You are not getting off this wall, girl.
Yo, Kostakis even get, whoa.
The whiff, oh man.
Yo, what is going on? Oh my, bro, that is sick. Yo, we're gonna see another weird interchange right now as well.
Crouch jab, Chikarin to steal the turn back. I don't think Kostakis pressed anything. So that's gonna be a guaranteed punish.
That's gonna be it. Beautiful stuff from Kostakis. Taking that round. Lars working out a lot better to start things off here.
Down 4-3, looking for the plus frame. Goes with the knee after. Again, checking Kostakis for stepping. Arc Blast, punish on it.
Yo, look at that good punishment as well on it.
Mid strikes, Black Swan at the wall. You better be holding back. 1-1, this time goes low out of back turn. Chikarin's pressure, but the Delta Slicer.
Yeah, you need to be always careful of that. Still has so much heat to work with here.
Goes for the enhanced version there. Ooh, load, that could have been a lot worse, but the push after the heat engager with the dash behind it, gonna put Chikarin up on this round.
Yo, Chikarin still holding on. You said it earlier as well. Chikarin is gonna be ready for the majority of these characters.
You can't, this is not gonna be a character matchup issue. It's gonna be a player.
Exactly,
decision making, it's gonna be, you have to force some kind of Yomi layers that he's not prepared for.
Yeah, can Kostakis do it here? Yo, representing the EU here as well. Big low.
This time going with the feisty rabbit.
Oh, and gets hit by the second hit there.
And it's getting sloppy, but Chikarin right now with the control. Floor blast in play.
Save time creating content and generate a high-quality clone of your voice with 11 Labs. Change the way you record podcasts, voiceovers, and branded content with the #1 AI-powered voice-generating technology. Stop searching for the perfect voice and stop wasting time re-recording take after take. Try 11 Labs for free and start elevating your content today.
Chikarin, dominant performance over Kostakis here in loser side of the bracket. 2-0 finish.
Yeah, it was a great game to watch. Well, Kostakis has been playing super well, but Chikarin just on the front foot there and ready for everything that Kostakis was throwing at him.
Yeah, just outclassed. I mean, Chikarin was ready for everything. Really, with both characters, both matches. But yo, Kostakis played his heart out this week. Give it up for Kostakis, everybody.
Yeah, big love to Kostakis. I'm sure he had a great time here as well.
Gotta feel good.
Finals.
Gotta feel good. You know, you got Rukang on the mic. You in Europe. You qualify out of Europe in the. I'm sure it feels nice. You playing Lars, bro, in Sweden. That you can't say that too often.
Yeah, he is in the top 20 best players in the world as well. Highest placing players. Definitely something to be proud of. Not an easy feat. Played so well throughout the weekend, but just unfortunate there at the end. Chikarin a bit too strong. And with the blind pick at the beginning, which was really interesting, right? He didn't want to go potentially into the mirror match.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Kostakis was the one that called for it, right? Thinking about it.
Yeah.
So there you see, going into game 2 with the Lars pick, and man, it just felt like Chikarin was just all too ready. You didn't even really see like Den stand sense it. Like there were very few opportunities for Kostakis to even get any kind of momentum rolling. And it's really important with Lars, like, bro, you got to be able to, if you're not getting these small returns out of just like his compact, you know, his jab string or like lows and strikes here and there, like you got to be able to zoom and move. You saw how much like fortune Nobi had when he started to loosen up and do that kind of stuff, right? It's hard to do at this level, of course, because everyone's so good, but if you can't create a little bit of chaos like that and the match is going like that, it's going to be hard for you. But speaking of which, this is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough one, bro.
Yeah.
You got a South Korea face-off. Both of these guys have a lot of play experience against one another. Representing South Korea here, the regional representative, Breadman.
Breadman, absolute legend here. Probably going to be opting for the Leroy here.
He got the keys to the bakery, man. Look at this. Breadman going to put this Leroy on stage up against
MoGold. Bro, global ranked first place with 2,820 points, but finds himself in losers round 2, fighting for his life after a great TWT season.
Yeah, this has been like an issue with MoGold too, is like in these kinds of tournaments where people are looking at him, we're like, bro, he's been so dominant, he's been so consistent.
Exactly.
He'll sometimes kind of fade into the background on the big stages, you know, like the EWCs or the towards the ends of the brackets, right? Like the EWCs or the finals, etc. The EVOs. But he's had some pretty good performances this year. Gotta talk about the EVO Japan second place and then brought it back at Combo Breaker against some of the same people who beat him there, specifically Knee. But going into the the Villains Arena here with the bombs on the walls.
Yo, a lot of Breadman fans here in the crowd as well. I just heard, let's go Breadman.
Let's see what Breadman has here. This time against MoGold right away. Gonna go into the engager.
Yo, you can tell which characters the crowd like as well. You know, the Heihachi, the Armor King, the Leroys. That's what they want to see, man.
Low snap kicks. MoGold now trying to get that win condition positioning that he's so well known for. Finding that wall, just applying that Claudio pressure. It's so simple, so clean.
Yo, the Beyblade. Oh, huge.
Outcast arrow. And Breadman gonna close this one out too. And the other thing too, watch for Breadman's heat usage and how he leverages that. There's some
something to look out for.
Feels like he just wants to use chain punches just to chip. Just huge amounts of chip damage. Nice back two there. We get some decent return, but again.
Yeah, heat engager, this is when it starts to get dangerous.
Going into that leaf strike engager again. That's how he found it the first round as well.
Yo, double down jab from MoGold. Yo,
Breadman brought the low cane out early on here in the second round.
Yeah, it's good that you remembered, man. Sometimes you forget about that move as well, so wanted to make use of it here. Nice damage.
Run on it.
Yo, is the wall there? No.
I was about to say, Breadman, you got to be careful. Look
at, down back
look at where you put yourself.
2.
The Blue Moon Burst in the Rage Art.
Yeah, you know, I was about to say something, and then I thought, you know what? I ain't gonna say it because I'm gonna have all the Claudio players on me if I say that down back 1+2 is probably one of the best moves in the game.
Is that controversial? And also, Claudio, you said the Claudio fans are gonna be mad? Screw those guys. We hate those guys. Y'all boring as hell. Season your chicken with salt and water. Get out of here, man.
All right, goes for the low.
Low strikes. Fishing again with those mid strikes with his back to the wall. And Breadman, you got to think about how he threw away that last round. He just with position. Went for that one situation where it put his back to the wall and you opened up for that comeback from MoGold. You got to stay off the walls against this guy. Walking around, the chain punches wrapping around.
Yo, he actually sidestepped that and got...
Thought he was out of dodge, but no,
yeah.
Good thing he was holding back.
If he pressed the button there, would have been big trouble. Goes for the big sweep. Launch punishable.
Fighting Dragons. Punish here with the chain punches.
Yo, punishment on point from Breadman there, 1 round away.
Breadman shaking it off. Ooh, got the float sequence. Rukang. You know where you're going.
Yeah, I see Breadman not going for many big lows.
Bombs away.
Small lows. Playing so well.
Yeah, I mean, that's a benefit too. And this character has a really good low.
Oh my god, and the movement as well.
Sick.
Big launcher. Yo, what's the combo like, Breadman?
Blow him up and activate. I like it. Stepping into it now.
Yo, MoGold needs to find a way to activate. What a block on the low there. Heat dash plus frames. Big damage and the perfect there at the end for Breadman.
That was a sick momentum play too. Did not give MoGold the opening to be able to activate heat. Kept him out of rage too. And then just had a really good call at the wall to end the ending sequence there. Like, he didn't open the door for MoGold the way he did the previous round.
Yeah.
You know? And then he was right when it mattered.
Yo, the implications of this next game is absolutely huge. Is MoGold gonna go home?
As soon as you said it, it computed in my mind. I was like, oh my God, the #1 seed is right now I'm in danger.
In big trouble here, Margin Obama.
Here we go, tremor punches. Make the ground quake. Sidestep double kicks, this time plus frame in the Hermit.
Yo, it seems like Morgo's playing a bit too patient with Claudio here. Not pressing any buttons whatsoever. He's just been blocking everything that Breadman's doing. And another perfect from Breadman.
Breadman knows this is his time, this is his moment.
Yo, bringing out all the lows there.
Yeah, but in mid-stage, you know. Hasn't shown them yet, but finally wraps around to the back. Clean sidewalk, gonna get his launch here, gonna get his activation.
Yeah, that's what you want to see from Morgold.
And now he's gonna try to set up for his win con, right? Showing the back one, the Claudios.
Yeah, he's using a lot of those moves now, a lot more lows. The back one as well starting to come into play here.
Chain punches again. This time they find their mark.
Yo, the combo though.
Sidewall gets to the tornado. Tremor punches, this time mixes it up. Blue Moon Burst denied in the smash. Breadman is on set point to drop the #1 seed in this tournament out of it.
My God, it's so close.
Sidewalk, almost had it.
Morgold can't make any more mistakes. That's a great start for him though. He doesn't want to be eliminated here. Breadman, just one more round. Has good wall positioning. Back against the wall. What do you do, Morgold? Blocks the low, doesn't do anything. Gets the wall splat.
This is his win con, this situation right here. Splash.
Yo, no comeback allowed from you, Breadman.
Low smash, finish it.
Morgold fighting for his life here. He needs to get another 2 rounds just to stay in the tournament.
And Ruke, that's the kind of round we expect from Morgold, but Breadman has not been letting those play out that way. Kane's still in play, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, and that's it.
The mid. Testing in mid, playing a game of chicken here. Punishment on point, but the floats! Yo, Breadman stabilized this combo with the heat activation.
Yo, no way he just did that here. Back against the wall again.
Tremors!
What do you do?
Stop and blow! The lows! The lows!
Big risk, Margin Obama. Is this the end? Oh!
Great chart, this is gonna buy him another chance. This is gonna buy him another shot, Rukang. Hold on. Gonna get a little bit of health back, but the thing, he's gonna get health back, he's gonna get Starburst, he still has heat to work with as well.
Bro, I just nearly lost my voice again.
Instant cancel. Running to with the dash behind it, low snap kicks. Breadman.
Yo, so
back
close.
to the wall.
Anything can happen here.
The jab press, the chain punches.
Oh!
The chop! And Breadman does it! No way did Breadman just 2-0 more golden losers.
Yo, I just looked behind me and the crowd is going absolutely crazy saying, Breadman, Breadman, and he acknowledges the crowd there. What an absolute monster of a player, Margin Obama.
To remove somebody who did so well. Give it up for Morgold, everybody. All year long, been one of the strongest players of this game. Not able to get it done here in loser side of the bracket in the final. Breadman, the spoiler.
Yeah, Breadman.
Wow.
So well, and again, the crowd loving him with the Leroy as well. He had so much support in the crowd as well, but so unfortunate. Commiserations to Morgold, who you correctly said has been playing so well throughout the whole year, but when it came to the Tekken World Tour Global Finals, he just seemed like he wasn't, it just didn't work for some reason.
You can see the
Whatever he was
disappointment
doing,
on his face, too, man. It's like,
it happens sometimes, right? Where you just make it to the big stage and then nothing seems to work out. All your decisions go wrong. But what a player he is. But Breadman,
especially against a player that he's that familiar with. You know, they play each other a lot. And this is something that other people have been talking about too. Breadman, unfortunately, just hasn't been traveling that much, right? So we got to remember he qualified out of the regional bracket for his group, right? That's how he made it into this bracket. But make no mistake, this is one of the, especially with Leroy, he's been doing exceptionally well.
Doing damage.
And it's like he just hasn't traveled that much. But to see Morgold, your #1 seed, already out of the tournament like that, we're not even at top 8 yet. That is crazy.
Yeah,
Breadman moving on through losers now. We'll see who he's going to face shortly.
Yeah, Breadman. I'm a fan now of Breadman. You know when you see these type of players play on stage, you know, the Keisuke yesterday with the Kazuya, the Breadman, the Leroy, it's like, okay, I got my notebook out. I'm going to play Kazuya when I get home. I'm going to play Leroy when I get home. You know, they make them look so cool. And then I get home and I just die to grief ranks, man.
You just go to sleep and then don't do that at all.
Play a few games and then lose. But yeah, incredible gameplay all year round. And today especially, Tekken World Tour Global Finals, Margin Obama.
And I think that, man, you have a major favorite to win this thing out of it before we even get the top 8. That's crazy. Take a look at this winners bracket and how this is going to break down before we make it to top 8. Look at these face-offs. Regional rivalry, eat your heart out, man. We got Pakistan versus Korea all day long. The John versus Mangja. Farzine versus Lohai. Usama Abbasi, what an upset. Gonna step up the knee. Atif Butt. Ulsan, it's coming soon. Bro, that's a rematch,
Bro, I'm going to get some popcorn and sit over there in the front row for all those games because, yeah, some incredible games still left today at the Tekken World Tour Global Finals, Margin Obama.
And look, if you're a Tekken fan, you've been watching all this stuff, you guys are lucky, bro. Y'all got 3 days worth of matches, then you get this global elite level bracket here. We're not even close to being done yet. Before we get to our next match, we got to take a quick commercial break here at the Tekken World Tour Finals in Malmö, Sweden. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
From your beginner days to where you are now, I've seen you win. I've seen you lose. And I've always been here, right in front, lighting it all up. We were together when you first discovered gaming. That feeling, the discoveries, the friendships. You never shied away from me. You cried. You've tilted. Your bursts of joy. You've discovered fame. You felt everything, fully. I've seen you become you. We've always been together on your gaming journey.
It's the best, it's the favorite rivalry of most of the players. Knee versus Arslan, I think. Yeah, it's for me, it's the Knee versus Arslan, yeah.
I think Arslan versus Knee is the best rivalry in Tekken history.
I think Arslan and Knee is like the #1 history in Tekken scene. My favorite.
Rivalry? I think so.
I think Knee versus Aslanesh.
Very difficult. I think it's Aslanesh. Yeah, because TWT beat him 2 times.
한국에서 가장 잘하는 선수와 파키스탄에서 가장 잘하는 선수끼리 붙기 때문에 저는 그 라이벌 구도를 굉장히 마음에 들어합니다.
제가 가장 좋아하는 라이벌 경기는 무릎 선수와 노비 선수의 둘의 경기가 저는 가장 재밌게 생각합니다. 왜냐면은 둘이 좀 역사적으로 오래 만나기도 했고 또 캐릭터적으로도 브라이언 대 드래곤우프는 제가 개인적으로 재밌어하는 매치업이라서 둘의 경기를 되게 좋아합니다.
지금 가장 라이벌 구도라고 하긴 잘 모르겠는데 작년을 기준으로 보자면은 물골드 선수와 디프 선수 뭔가 이제 부를 곳이 붙을 것 같은 그런 느낌이 들어서 예.
That's a hard one. I know everyone's gonna say Arslan versus Nee, because that's like the classic. Everyone is just, that's been going on since what, 2018, 2019, and that's just been happening, from Tekken 7 till now. I would say my favorite would be probably JDCR versus Nee. I think during Tag 2, the turning point of Tag 2 and Tekken 7, people are kind of asking questions like, oh, who really is the best between the two? Because you had JDCR traveling so much in Tag 2.
क्या आपका बच्चा क्लास 8th, 9th या 10th में पढ़ रहा है? भारत की सबसे बड़ी और भरोसेमंद
Everything in Korea. So it was kind of like, oh, who is actually the best between the two? Because, JDCR, he's shown he's undisputed internationally, but can he still compete against JDCR? So I think that rivalry between those two, that's probably my favorite in terms of Tekken FGC.
Unironically, Arslan Ash and Nee.
Nee and Arslan Ash. I think it's the most common, but Arslan Ash versus Nee is my favorite, so far.
A lot of people are gonna say it's Arslan versus Nee, but I think for me it's Nee versus JDCR because it's what got me into the game and hyped me up to play more tournaments and play the game actually.
I say you probably get this one a lot, but definitely Arslan and Nee because they play each other all the time. They kind of exchange a lot on Twitter as well, so it's definitely a storyline there.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the tail end of the Tekken World Tour Finals 2025 Top 20 here today. We have whittled our way down to the 4 top 8 qualifying matches on the winner's side. And I am the ever-hydrated brown man, joined here today by the ever-handsome Pun Life. How you doing, my man? You've been putting in a shift today.
You need to stop glazing me, man.
Hey, man.
I blush every time.
Got to glaze a man live on camera. It's crazy. So, I am excited to see the matches we have up next. Absolutely momentous matchups that we have. And there is a pattern. There's a recurring pattern throughout those matches as well, which you guys at home might pick up on. But we have crazy action. But first, we have Mangja stepping up against the John. What can you tell us about Mangja?
I think honestly, Mangja's one of those players that is a little bit underrated. Goes under the radar sometimes, especially when compared to some of the ever Korean players. I think he's been around for a long time. Used to go by Malgu as well, so that's something to keep in know.
A Nameless King as well.
The Nameless King as well. Big Dark Souls fan. We found out the other day. He's had some really good performances. I think he's getting stronger and stronger, but often kind of ending up in some of the lower positions. Maybe not quite first, second, third, not quite the podium finishes, but still ending up in pretty good positions. Now I think he's a tall order because the John's kind of been running with things, right? It's going to be a tough one. I think Mangja's playstyle, the way he looks for counter hits, the way he plays around the nunchucks as well, and throws slides into the mix as well, is going to be ideal. I think he's probably one of the best lows in the world right now. I want to say Gosain is up for it, but I think Mangja kind of edged it out a lot of the time. So we'll see if it's enough to take out the John.
The crowd is ramping up for this top 16 winners quarterfinal. Everything's on the line here. Who is going to make top 8? Mangja versus the John. Let's get it going.
Yeah, we're still in first to 2 territory as well, so not that much room for adaptation. You have to be quick on it.
And the John pulled out a shift and a half yesterday and still going strong here.
Massive call out, nice, gets the full combo as well, Blue Sparks.
Junkyard into heat, 93 damage and still has so much heat to spare. Try to grab him with that giant swing, get him at the wall, but no dice. The John in a bit of trouble. So much one health to recover.
Nice in the chucks as well. The Dragon Hammer to seal it. Very good start and massive callouts already. You want to start running your game as fast as possible and start destroying the John's plan. Force him to adapt.
All right, now knock him away. Check on the down forward one. Full string coming in.
Again,
chopping at those ankles.
It's so important as well. You got to start stacking those lows. Force John to start ducking so you can start utilizing those mid threats.
Excellent whiff punish on the slide attempt. That Jaguar spin saving lives. And now John getting the running mix at the wall. Spring kicks right into him and slamming him down.
So much damage as well from that interaction. Heat spent. John's still trying to run it. Nice movement around. Doesn't get anything from the wall. But look at the great health on Mangja's side.
All right, excellent punish on the power crush. Breaking that grab. King players can break grabs. The legends say different though.
Allegedly, yeah. Nice confirm. Just needs a couple more hits here, maybe like a little check. There we go. The jab stringing up and Mangja really starting to run with it right now.
He is definitely feeling himself. He's got that confidence. And, you know, even there are options where the John is taking some health from Mangja, you know, getting the better side of a situation. But Mangja's not letting that phase him, and it's working out for him very well.
Nice counter hit confirm as well from Mangja, starting up the offense. Nice, Stringer recovering fast enough to be able to deal with getting some counter hits in there.
All right, as well standing 2-2, trying to home him at the wall. And on having to play the defense, but playing it very well.
It's the classical playstyle as well, death by 1,000 cuts. He's starting it up, but the John definitely going to be looking to do as much as damage as possible with every opportunity. Nice break. Again, Mangja's been on top of us so far. Oh! Nice break. Oh, breaks on both sides. Perfect. Doesn't break this one, about 10 seconds.
This is gonna hurt.
John now in the lead.
And the heat smash landing clean there to John getting back on the board.
2 hits is so much damage from those 2 hits. Like 70 damage, 80 damage. Crazy stuff.
Nice. Double dragon taking the John to the wall exactly where Mangja wants him, activating that heat. Very dangerous situation to be in. Amazing junkyard combo. Look at that damage, 84, and then gets a little kick while he's down.
And just keeping the offense going as well, using the slide, trying to look for the Dragon Hammer counter hit. And looking for the interrupt as well, if John tries to do something.
All right, the John trying to feel him out there and test him with that forward 2 whiff. You have to be worried about the second hits, but here we go. The John, a crumb of health left, and the double down forward 1, closing it out. Mangja, the very strong first game.
Yeah, and it's also like kind of, you know, if he gets the health lead, and we saw this happen yesterday with Maya Musician as well, when John's playing from behind, when he does not have the health lead, it is very difficult for him to use things like the Power Crush, right? He doesn't have the health to actually use that as an option, which kind of makes it more easy to play around his interrupts, deal with him a little bit, make sure that you're keeping the offense as high as possible. So it's a very important aspect of I think, shutting down John to some degree. But we'll see how he adapts, if he's going to try to be a bit more aggressive to shut down Mangja now, or if he's going to do something else here potentially. Because the throws have not been working right now so far. We got that one, which obviously was a lot of damage, but the others were not enough.
Yeah, let's see, in this a little bit of a different environment, you know, you got the Ghost watching, enjoying the show, you got the Pack Pixel. All right, now he's trying to catch him on those ducks, you know. But again, good defense there from Mangja. 2 duck call-outs in the first couple seconds.
I wonder if that's kind of like trying to, you know, influence him to start ducking now, because maybe those duck attempts catching him failed, but maybe he's now trying to influence him to duck because of that.
Could be. No, gets that heat reversal, gets heat back up.
Nice.
Slide. That slide attempt and a good block. John ready for it. He's at a good ratio on those slide defensive options there.
Recovering a good chunk of health as well for that. Oh, no break this time.
He's sending him out.
Nice tag. Ooh.
Excellent whiff punish. Spins back. Heat smash.
I like the run-up attempt in the track to try to get something there, but the Jaguar spin working out beautifully. Nice, the mix working out for Mangja right now. He activated. Starting the offense very early. Nice duck. Only a little bit of a punish. Could have been a much bigger punish now while standing 2, but Mangja's still definitely in the game, but John trying to turn this around. Well, spacing out. Oh, the low not quite landing. Again, he's not overcommitting. Nice break on the giant swing. And another one.
Again, third time the charm perhaps, but the back spin into the chop. Pedigree. And now very close to the breakable ground. Floats him out of the air. Mangja about to take a whole grip of damage and will have an amazing wall position to take advantage of.
Keith might spend. John still recovering health as well. Nice, that doesn't get anything.
Dodging it, gets the combo as well. He's making new combo routes on the fly right in front of our eyes.
Yeah, that's an incredible adaptation on the fly. And John already 2 rounds up in this round. Nice counter hit. Mangja trying to get back in. Against getting that heat very early on. Going for the slide. Not blocked this time.
All right, he's letting it all fly. It all seems to be working out. Nice interrupt there from the John, not caring about the hammer of the gods.
Oh, confirming it once again. Was the spike down? Oh, goes for burst. Okay, he activated. I like the realign as well. Oh, key potential. Uh-oh. Surfboard.
We can hear that crunch too. And the giant swing. Might be able to clip the wall. And there it is. Saved it to his favorites. Doesn't want to forget that moment.
Even a dangle still getting the ult. That is crazy as well. And that's such a big chunk of damage. It makes such a big difference in those rounds, right?
But now what a turnaround. A complete 180. Mangja now potentially on the back foot. We've got the John with a dominant second
away, but then also just getting a lot of information, and then the turnarounds are just like so diametric and polar opposites of what was happening in the game prior.
While setting 2-2 gets that wall explosion, scaling's gonna be heavy, but sends him back over there.
Uh-oh. Gets the wall with that one as well. Nice, again, looking for that Dragon Hammer. Poison now as well, he's bringing out different tools. Nice movement as well, the Heat Smash will be enough to splat.
It's that big splat, gets the re-splat. Now we got the Junkyard combo. So much there, 103 on the board. Gets a 4 snap kick to the head.
Slide.
Slides are being more successful over time.
The slide switch as well, very beneficial from the slide. Nice hit confirmed from Mangja as well, and should be an easy finish.
Yoinking back the lead in the set, Mangja looking great. He's gonna have to make a few more on-the-fly adjustments here. I think the John, still has a decent game plan. Let's see what he can do with it. But you can see he's dashing in and out, waiting for the John to come to him.
Yeah, the momentum stealing right now from Mangja is definitely working. Oh, try looking for that whip punish, not quite finding it. Nice stack as well. I like that he's going for the small punishment. He's not overcommitting.
Yeah, as soon as the John starts looking for those, duck opportunities from Mangja, he knows exactly when he can start taking advantage of it.
And again, trying to delay time and try to catch a counter here. Mangja, heat rush slowly running out. Don't get too greedy now. Yes, playing impatient.
Now John still has a full stick of butter in that heat. He can activate it any time. Excellent counter hit. There we go. Down 4-2 gets that big launch, that mini nuke.
Big confirm as well.
Excellent delay, a bit short, but still a great situation. Goes for the drop kick, toe kick to get up. Alleys are coming out.
Nice punish. Mangja again when the driver's heat. 4 seconds.
Back 2-2. Rage Art. I don't know if Mangja pressed, and there we go. Gets scooped up now. Virtus Pro Mangja, 1 round away. Set point from securing his spot in top 8 here and sending the John to the loser side.
And this has been such a back and forth as well. And a water hop kick from Mangja, massive call out.
I think Mangja might have ascended. Let's see if we can close this one out.
Oh, there's going to be so much damage as well in the hockey situation afterwards. This is not great for John. Dragon Hammer as well. Poison Arrow just keeping the pressure going, but nice movement away from that wall.
Not going down without a fight. Down but not out. Goes for the low jab under that grab. Flips him over. Mangja looking in prime position. Heat Smash. What is he going to do with these plus frames?
Trying to keep the offense going, and now he has the life lead. He's trying to work it. Uh-oh. Ooh. Rage damage on top of his. He's got to nail this tech roll.
Going to get a little bit of health
He doesn't get it. Uh-oh.
4-2 into the heat dash.
Is this enough to kill? I don't think it is, but he drops the combo as well. Too many hits on the wall.
Could this cost him everything? With that while standing 4. Big snap kick to the leg.
Nice punish. Mangja the driver, he just needs something on. John's stealing it away.
They are very flustered. There were some opportunities that were not capitalized on, but how can you blame them? This is getting crazy.
He's going for the Atlas Hammer, the round start as well.
Sometimes you got to let it fly when they least expect it.
Oh, 100%.
Mangja trying to enforce the full crouch mix up a little bit more, being a bit more aggressive, but the John backing up does not want to deal with whatever Mangja's got going on over there.
Oh, big counter here as well. Mangja getting up, already activating the burst, trying to get the advantage.
All right, here we go. Both in heat, 1, 2, 3, pushing the John back to the wall. Ooh, getting close to those nunchucks, letting the full string fly. Plus frames on the heat smash, goes for the drop kick. Mangja trying to fight back. The John with a little bit of a life deficit, trying to get Mangja to fall into his trap. And there we go, Mangja with the amazing while standing 2 to close it out. Cheering, showing his pride to the crowd, sending the John to the loser side, and at the same time, locking himself in for that top 8.
And that was such a strong performance, but honestly, how polarizing was that set? 3-0 one way, 3-0 the other way, and then almost a 3-0 back as well. So both players, just the way of their adaptations and the way they were playing around the momentum was incredible.
Big round of applause for Mangja there. We'll be seeing the John back again soon, fighting for his life, but Mangja gets a little bit of time to relax, recompose, and study for what he might be facing in that top 8 bracket.
Yeah, you know, that top 8 is going to be a different kettle of fish as well. Obviously, there's going to be first to 3 format, which makes it so much harder. It's a battle of stamina, it's a battle of adaptation, and of course, may the best one win.
All right, there you go. A lot of emotion on both these players' faces. They've come this far. They've spent the whole year, one way or another, finding a way to make it to this building today in the positions they're in. So there's a lot on the line, a lot of emotion. You can feel it through the screen. But up next, we have another banger of a match, another Pakistan versus Korea matchup, one of the most legendary couples of countries. Here we have Farzeen and Lohai. But before we get there, I want to look at a few more of these clips from the match we just saw. Look at that giant swing.
Giant
you know, it
swing.
surprised you on that angle, right? But it got exactly the amount of damage he needed. And those confirms here from Mangja with that while standing 1-2, getting that wall splat. And his space control was very good in the clutch moments. Like you saw there, the back 2-2, you know, closing the gap and taking that damage. And 1-1-2, that was an opportunity there for the John. But again, who would expect a 4-4-3 in that position?
Yeah. You never expect the Dragon Cannon until it hits you, right? Yeah, crazy
Popping performance.
performance.
Feeling that pride, representing his team, representing his country, representing everyone who's ever helped him get here today. But if you take a look at the bracket, what do we got here, Pun Live?
Yeah, so that's our first top 8 qualifier on the winner's side. Mangja making to the top 8, when obviously I think he was so relieved and happy to be able to achieve it. He was in that position where he's like, oh, you know, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. And that UFA win, I think, kind of cemented his position and helped his confidence. But we'll see if that confidence is going to be enough to take Farzeen. Again, Farzeen's had a hell of a year as well, so he's not going to be no slouch. And we're seeing him on that Victor again. No Lydia, Victor. I was low-key expecting a Yoshi at some point. I know he was practicing before the finals on the Yoshi as well, but we go back to the Victor.
All right, sticking with the, you gotta, you know, sometimes you gotta leave the dance with whoever brought you there, right? So seeing the Victor and seeing the Brian here, very fitting. We're gonna see some super fast tempo, high APM gameplay from both of these players. That's how they go, that's how they rock. So you guys better get ready.
Yeah, Victor as well, no character we see super frequently, so it's nice to see him on screen. Already activated he as well. Lohai looking for something.
Doing the same. Those upward strikes, trying to catch him with a counter.
76% बच्चे अपने घर से सिर्फ इसलिए भाग जाते हैं क्योंकि उन्हें अपने ही घर में सुरक्षित माहौल नहीं मिलता। क्या वजह थी जो वो घर से चला गया?
The parry as well from Perfumer.
They should be able to get a whole load of damage here. Both players without heat, so they're gonna have to rely purely on skill.
Oh, side switch combo! Yes, there we go. He's got the stuff.
Losing it for that.
Man, we've seen that so many times before, but it never gets any less hype.
Hype every time, from the first drop to the last. Right up, Farzeen backing up. Lohai coming in with the machine gun punches, trying to lock him down. And again, amazing work there. Oh, tried to catch him with the forward 2-1 after the taunt. Was not able to hit the mark.
Nice power crusher as an option there as well from Lohai. Incinerator again, ending early by mixing up the options afterwards.
All right, catch them with the homing, guaranteed follow-up. Lohai in a little bit of trouble. Farzeen slowly chipping away at his health.
Nice burst as well, circuit breaker. Oh, and beating out the while standing one. That was a big option from Farzeen as well. Very, very risky.
And he's willing to do it. He knows the risk, he knows the reward, and he's willing to put it all on the line. Now down 2-3 there from Lohai, but gets caught with the 1+2.
Yeah, such a strong tool, a counter hit tool from Victor on that 1+2. Nice carry as well. Vizcarra has so much wall carry and just making the most of this right now. Spike down, going for the mid, give him the energy blast.
Activating that heat might be used to get out of there, but Farzin catches him, gets his guaranteed follow-up, gets a tailspin, putting him in a load of trouble. Could be his chance to get around on the board.
Oh, big side splash wall. Lohai getting a conversion and will be able to recover a bunch of health thanks to that heat.
Going for that heat dash. For that counter hit knee, but nobody home. And Farzin securing himself. One singular lone bubble getting on the board. He's got a few more to go. But Lohai trying to make it hard for him.
I wonder if that was an orbital to a round start as well. Definitely looks like it.
He's rolling with this momentum.
Going for the energy blast again as well. That mix-up is very, very scary. Oh, up forward 1-1. Counter hit confirm off of it as well.
They're using that heat to kind of push Lohai back, breaks that wall.
Easy carry to the wall. Uh-oh. Mixing up the different options now.
Tracking him with the stance transition.
Lohai, so much great health and the heat system to work with as well, but is he able to enter it? You gotta find the right moment for it.
Lohai's gonna need to make a miracle happen right now. Farzin's in prime position, but gets an elbow to the stomach. Lohai building up what he needs, but the 1+2, one of the best to use that move. Farzin, he is a surgeon when it comes to it.
Yeah, and it was a great response as well. You know, he saw Lohai doing buttons or trying to move around after the incinerator as well, after that second or third hit. So he's out to that properly. Nice, good interrupt.
All right, dashing up, trying to close the gap. Now pulling back a little bit, looking for Lohai to come and interact, but decides to cut the chase.
Looking for that Raccoon as well. Nice power crush. Snake Eyes already used up. Let's rip on the full string.
We'll try to go for that running 1+2 double low strike. Lohai not having it, using his reversal. He's got an unlimited supply right now. Heat smash, trying to close it out. 1+2, amazing break, putting Farzin in a good position to try and push Lohai back.
Yeah, Farzin, bit of a deficit, but has that heat system active as well. And the chip damage could be great, but nice counter hit confirmed from Lohai, and he's pulling ahead once again. And so clean as well, trying to make sure to use as much of that heat as possible. You know, he was using both Snake Eyes stacks as well, throwing in the Neo Grim Reaper low as well, and the Incinerator as well. So he's trying to make the most of that system.
Got to stay hydrated. Now the crowd are, you know, trying to send their energy through to their favorite champion here. But it might come down to this. Let's see what Lohai can do in the second game. Farzin needs to make some adjustments here. I'm curious to see, and there was a lot of situations where he was trying to close the gap, you know, with the stance and then try a button in there. And Lohai was really, over the round, starting to do a good job at kind of be off axis and try to avoid and punish some of it. Let's see if he can, I think the timing change would be very helpful on Farzin's side to kind of try to lock him down more. But again, Lohai just seems to be, in the right times, just a one step ahead.
Yeah, and from what I've heard, I think we're about to enter a very polished time in our lives as Lydia comes out for Farzin.
Here we go. Now definitely going to try and be oppressive in the gameplay as possible. Now we've seen Farzin's Lydia, and one of the most, you know, telling times when he brought her out was against Arslan in Singapore at C Major a few months ago. So let's see if we can continue that momentum of gameplay and apply it here to Lohai.
Yeah, it's worked out with Clash of the Olympics versus Castamir as well, so he's definitely got success. Oh no, that's all the way to the back of the head. Turns him around and look at the damage right now.
And he's gave him some CTE real quick.
Again, the Neo Grim Reaper coming out. Nice spike down as well, the back one.
What a call out there.
Oh, but Lohai so ready for it. That momentum, that round was all Lohai.
Yeah, Lohai wrote him a check there on that punish as well. He just wasn't able to cash it, and Lohai was just continuing to finish it off.
Again, Farzin trying to pull ahead, but nice checks from Lohai, looking for that forward 3.
Trying to lock him down again. Forward 3. Excellent duck on the homing attempt from Farzin. Farzin also got a single stack there. We'll be working on that in the background. Second one comes into play. Big wall splat. Farzin trying to play the game he wants. Spikes him down.
Freeze.
Triple already. This is gonna hurt.
Absolutely, heat smash as well. The 3 stacks in second round, that's not going to spell good news for Lohai. He needs to do something with it. Definitely needs to make the rounds as quick as possible. Big counter hit.
Farzin seems to be a bit overzealous at the moment. You can see the stress in his eyes. He's trying to make this one back, but Lohai trying to suffocate him now. Non-stop pressure and timing.
Again, nice ducking under. This might be enough to kill the Incinerator. Just like that, Lohai is on set point.
There we go. This is looking very, very one-sided here for Lohai. That said, Farzin, all he needs to do is unlock the next level and start bringing this one back.
Nice. Again, Farzin trying to apply the pressure right now. Lohai trying to get away from it. Nice cannonball. Good punish as well in the hatchet.
All right, going to the manual stance.
I like the slice the pride duck as well. He's trying to do with a lot of leading options. No, the parry of the Fisherman.
Oh, but near the wall. Farzin has an opportunity here. Needs to make the most of it now. Political Storm. Use that heat smash. Amazing lateral movement there from Lohai, getting out of trouble and getting a big punish for himself. Goes to the chopping elbow. Garrett. Oh, not quite. Goes to the orbital and the follow-up. I mean, the punish there from Farzin. Staying alive. 2 rounds apiece. One more round, he can even it up, but one more round and Lohai keeps it pushing.
Nice confirm from Lohai as well. He's trying to stack up as much of the damage as possible. Cannonball as well, looking for something. Hits it this time. Nice conversion thanks to the wall.
Fighting him down. It's going to be very painful. Lohai on the home stretch. Can he complete it?
He's definitely looking for a back one. Incinerator ends early once again. Oh, the block on the down jump was clutch, but needs something more. Cannonball whiffs. Nice duck and punish as well. And the movement into duck from Lohai was so crucial in that set. And the punishment so on point. He's moving into that top 8.
Congratulations there. Yo, the crowd is loving it.
Farzin going to be moving into that loser side as well. Obviously not out of it just yet, but definitely going to be harder to make it all the way to the end as we are heading into that top side slowly.
As long as you're still in it, you got a chance.
Absolutely, you know, there's a life's a life, and he's definitely going to be trying to get back into it. But there's so many crucial moments in that set. I think honestly, the slice to prime duck movement, especially from Lohai, is super important. It does deal with a lot of Lydia's immediate timing options. Not quite, you know, if you start adding delay, then things can happen. But the immediate timing options are definitely something worth dealing with.
We could see a few clips here from earlier in the set. That first game, definitely going into Lohai's favor. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I know, yeah, I did that.
Oh yeah, I'm cooking, yeah, I'm right. But the Incinerator string as well, like obviously we saw Lohai using it a lot. So there's moments where he finishes it, where I think the only kind of play remaining on it is like power crash through it. But even the earlier hits of it are actually pretty decent in the frame data, so you can move around. We did see him contest with the jab as well, so it is a difficult string to deal with, and he's getting a lot of mileage out of it.
Well, now we could see another heat smash punish on the get up kick or the spring kicks. One of the few moments here, and that Incinerator taking that round. And it looked like Farzin really, you know, had the tools he needed to close this out. But, you know, when you go to that final round, this one moment here, that duck after the side save, you were talking about it just before, set him up for success. And there we go, Lohai taking it forward. And we have our next matchup, a fellow DRX member here in Knee, the legend himself, versus the new blood, Usama Abbasi.
Yeah, so far, you know, Korea stacking it with victories in his Korea versus Pakistan matchup. So there's obviously a couple more to go, but we'll see how Knee handles Usama Abbasi. I mean, we said this earlier, Usama Abbasi absolutely just ready for business. You know, he rolls up, he didn't even tell us what side he wanted, he just went to that side. You know, he already know, he came in, 6-0'd hex mark and just made it very clean. But, you know, Knee, our oldest participant, as far as I'm aware, here at the final. So years and years of experience across so many different games. Hasn't quite been able to capture the TWT title yet, and I think it would be nice to see him do it this year.
I mean, he's on track right now. He's on the winner's side to qualify for top 8. So, I mean, if any time could be it, it's right now. But then we also have one of the upcoming challenges in Usama Abbasi, who, again, he had to beat some monsters just to get here, to verse another monster. So we'll see what he has in store. Now, we did see a couple characters come out of him. I'm curious to see, maybe we're going with the Asuka. Looks like it. Oh no, going with the Eddie, my bad. So Eddie versus Brian, here we go. And I know the crowd is gonna make so much noise for this one, aren't you guys? There we go, they clap it, let's get it going.
There we go, a little bit of a delay. They're doing it the timing delay, you know?
Yeah. Woo, all right. They love Eddie.
Let's see, big stage to work with as well, so we'll see what he can do as well. He was so clean in group stages, but he needs to maintain that cleanliness.
Knee refusing to do anything besides move forward, pressing Usama.
Again, looking for that jab usage. We saw it before in group stages. He's trying to keep it up.
Trying to chip away with those lows. Having a life lead with that sidestep 34 sends him up. This could be his statement at the start of this set.
Yeah, big chunk of health taken by that. I did like the burst though. It was not a bad idea in the situation, especially if it was a little bit faster. It would have been perfect. It would have gone a little bound there, but hey, it is what it is.
Can't get him every time. Run up, down 4. Again, Knee trying to do a more active job at trying to track Usama and his movement there. But again, getting caught out on occasion.
Yeah, Usama catching his timing as well, but Knee, honestly, like it's weird because he had such a nice little, nice amount of health and advantage, but right now Usama just tearing all of it down.
All right, getting that 1-2 punish, keeping that momentum going. Sidestep gets away from that low jab. Usama, again, throwing those out there, trying to stop Knee's approach.
Is he looking for something? Again, looking for that jab, not quite working out, goes behind. Eddie's evasiveness is sucks, but Requiem right now still bringing a lot of damage to Knee. I don't know if he's able to kill here. Not quite.
All right, good block.
Needs something. 10 seconds to go. Again, hides, but big call out on the low.
All right, getting around on the board himself.
Nice interrupt. Oh, and again, the movement while standing one in the back. He goes for a mid this time. He does not want to be evaded once again.
Getting a nice long combo. He's still wall a while away, but it's dashing in his face. What are you going to do? Gets a big counter hit on that forward 3 knee. Gives him a concussion.
Yeah, massive chunk of damage and the tracking on it. We've all been hit by it before. Oh,
Ladder stepping in his face. Snake steps. He's slithering. Shout out from Malfoy. All right, going for that low.
He's going low. Yeah, he's trying to get back in the game as well. Not that much of a health advantage right now, but you know, at least Usama has a bit of a chip protection. Doesn't finish the string.
1-2 G Clef. Dashing up to him. Anybody's game. Usama has that heat though. Activates that Rage Art. Nobody home. Usama sends him up, taking the 3rd round.
That's a very big call out from Knee. Very much not working out the situation. Usama pulling head thanks to it. Oh, and a massive launch round start.
He's feeling it. And he was expecting Knee to press through and he kind of got hit.
Yeah, I think Eddie's evasiveness does definitely make it hard for Knee to try to play around that jab usage, right? He has to be very mindful of what buttons he's using to try to both track and also hit Eddie when he's lower down and relax.
I think potentially the way Usama's playing, Knee might have to wait for punishment opportunities and maybe counter hits solely. He's maybe not going to be able to hit him with the neutral pressure like he would want to.
He's back as well, big health deficit right now. Usama Basi already on those 2 stacks. The sonic booms around his legs are definitely going to be ready to do some damage. Oh, no enough to kill just yet, but Knee, tough situation to be in.
Machine gun punches, gets one in.
Hatchet, 16 seconds to go. Nice low parry.
All right, giving himself a little bit of recovery there. Okay, goes for the Rage Art. Wants to delete as much as he can from Usama. Knows he can't recover too much himself, but still has that heat, has a hit or 2 worth of health. Let's see what he's got here for Usama.
Activating he as well, looking for something. 7 seconds to go. He's trying to play around the time, but nice interrupt from Usama and confirm on it as well.
Well done there. Might he... Okay.
Look to the side and
yeah, he's got his team over there. Coach infested, one of the goats.
Let's see what the adaptation is from Knee as well. We got some walls available this time. It's going to be interesting to see if this benefits Knee as well. Obviously, having that wall does contribute a lot to Brian's net damage.
And Usama was being very evasive and very elusive throughout that first game. If Knee can try and lock him down at the wall, I know Usama is going to squirm and use some of Eddie's escape options to get out of there, but he might be able to keep him there and finish those rounds up. But now Usama taking Knee to the wall instead.
Yeah, got caught while moving, I think. But it's, he's trying to play very patient here, despite the fact that he's at a pretty major life deficit right now. Nice circuit breaker as well.
Movement there, could have let that one rip. Gotta believe sometimes.
Oh, down jump not working out.
He's rotating through these stance transitions and still getting the lateral movement included.
QCB1 landing as well. Knee again, massive life deficit. He's just trying to work around the big timing delay as well. Nice, finds the forward free.
He's going to recover a whole lot of health here. This could be a turnaround, the type he's looking for. Down 4, keeping him down. Look for that taunt. Taunt jab. Goes for the string. No mix. 4 seconds to go. Stuffed out the big sweep. Knee staying alive. 3 seconds to go. Getting back on the board.
That was pretty clutch. Nice, waiting for the punish. We were talking about this earlier. Potentially Knee just waiting for the whip punishment. Let Usama do all the damage to himself. Oh, but a massive step around in the punish.
Scooped up big time. Activating that heat. Gonna try and keep him where he is. There we go, running up. Trying to kick him while he's down, but out of the air. Knee gets a nice mini combo.
Nice chunk of damage as well. Some great help to work around for Usama. Whoa, closing so much space with that. Again, the patience from Knee as well now, just trying to look for those checks. Nice punish once again.
All right, got the Incinerator mining up, gets him out.
Again, those low taps as well. He's not overcommitting to anything right now. Knee trying to realign him with as well, but the mid lands and gets the supply as well.
Where did that will come from?
10 seconds to go. Knee in advantage right now. Good confirm on the machine gun punches. He's pulling ahead. And what a change in his playstyle, playing so much slower, not overcommitting to anything, and a lot less jab usage as well.
And it's working out very well so far. Trying to catch him with the mid, lows coming out. He's rotating through him. Sidestep 34 on block. Rest of the machine gun punches, catching him coming in multiple times.
Nice delay as well, trying to go for a throw, trying to activate the hazard. Oh, while standing one doesn't get a flow of it.
All right, letting that taunt rock most of the way. Trying to catch Usama coming in.
Let's see, I'm expecting a Requiem anytime now as well. Oh, never mind, we'll be needing that one.
Using up that heat. Try to go for that safe launch attempt. No dice, no heat on the board. Both these guys are just gonna have to go for a slugfest.
Nice break. Time slowly ticking as well. Usama at a bit of an advantage right now, has one stack available. Oh, try to go for a crouch throw.
All right, the time is now getting to the single-digit error. 9 seconds to go. Usama with a big reprieve and closing it out. Getting on the board with the 1-round position. 2-1 at the moment, but still 2 more rounds away from taking the set overall.
Nice movement from Knee as well. He's looking for something, looking for those back ones. Tracking him, trying to step as well.
Once again, trying to lock him down. Usama the one trying to close the gap quite a lot now. He may be able to take these risks. So far hasn't been.
Still planning your website for 2026? Build your website in minutes with MilesWeb. Get web hosting, free domain, AI website builder, and 24/7 support. Start online today.
Activating heat. Both are slugging it out. Knees heat about to run out. Usama dries it through and doesn't have any himself.
Oh, he was looking for the punishable hatchet. Knee trying to wear him down right now. Time slowly ticking down. There's still 10 seconds to go, so, you know, no sudden movements. Oh, and the G-Clef.
Usama feeling confident, and the strings are flying. Pun Life is 1 round away from knocking Knee to losers.
Nice as well, scoops him up. I don't know if he's going to activate heat early, but no, keeping in play. Gets the Snake Eyes though. With Sama getting some damage on the board.
Off that elbow. Strings are flying. Caught him with the mid. Nice instant one-standing one after sidestepping and getting the whip punish.
Big chunk of damage as well. Crowd popping off behind us. I don't think he can get to the wall, but it's still a big chunk. Was the Yoki afterwards? Doesn't go for anything, just staying patient. And QCB1.
Finally
Requiem.
All right, gets him through the incinerated string. So much health to recover. Machine gun punches to close it out. Knee getting on the board with 1 game, evening this up. We've got a match, ladies and gentlemen.
And it was interesting as well. I think after the burst situation, he was looking for the Northern Cross as well to potentially evade highs as well. So, you know, Knee trying to use for that setup, but did get pinched out of it. But hey, we're going to another big stage. Hey, walls are still in play, but definitely going to be a bit harder to carry to them. But we'll see how he adapts. I think Knee definitely, the patience has been paying off. He just needs to be very careful around those timeout situations because Usama Abbasi has been playing them really, really well.
And using the side stances to kind of move around and trying to bait Knee in. But there we go, nice sidestep 34. Getting some big damage here. Getting close to one of the walls.
Are we getting to the wall? Yes, we are, but not quite close enough to get any follow-up.
Oh, nice 1+2. Good awareness, but the side swing blow catching Knee off guard.
Whoa, what an option from Usama Abbasi. Great example of a bar raver.
Taking the lead once again. This looks like trouble for Knee and goes underneath.
Yeah, and he's been doing a lot of those cannibals, so Usama Abbasi, you know, ducking a range to try to deal with it. Not a bad idea.
Nice walk. Gets a little bit of a float using that. Tried to use that heat to stabilize the combo, but no dice.
Just about able to spend the heat smash as well, ducking up.
Good option there.
Spikes him down as well, heat's still available for knee. Oh, and a big Requiem as well. Recovering all the remaining grey health and should be able to carry to the wall.
The crowd charging up.
Oh, which way are you going?
Where's he going? Nobody knows. GPS signal lost. Trying to go for those machine gun punches. Gets that follow-up. In trouble. Goes for the mid. Gets wall splat. Has rage. 6 seconds to go. Needs to make something happen. Big move. Big risk. What can it be? Goes for the rage art. It seems that Usama was not pressing. Sends him up and closes it out just before the buzzer sings.
And just like that, we're on set point again for Usama Abbasi. He's been running through his bracket and he's got to pull something out of his bag, but it's not looking good right now. Massive launch for Usama, getting that stack on the board.
Now the crowd here seems very heavily for knee, but Usama Abbasi does not care. I'm my own man. I don't care if I disappoint y'all. I am potentially the new TWT champion if I keep going like this. He's got to be thinking like that.
And the movement around from Usama as well. Nice dark as well on the low. Knee dashing up, trying to get that heat activated. Gets the key. Nice low parry.
Slipping that in. They get louder every time. They're feeling it.
Hey, listen, this do or die, but need to channel all the energy. Go on, the Requiem spent. Nice moving again, just avoiding the down forward one. He's playing specifically against it.
Right, trying to check him there on the approach. Nee needs to close this out somehow, and he knows he's in a bit of trouble, but Usama can afford a little bit of the risks. He does have the lead. That elbow there trying to stop Nee. 6 seconds to go. Hatchet goes for the forward 3 and gets caught with the second hit of back 1-3. Back 1-4.
And another name taken down by Usama Abbasi. He's having a hell of a run today.
Amazing, amazing work. But of course, Nee will be returning on the loser's side. Usama will be moving forward, securing his spot on the winner's side here at TWT Finals Top 8.
So we're 2-1
Looks
Korea.
to be. We might get either it's going to go a tie or it's going to go one side.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's super impressive the way Usama Abbasi has been playing and just the way he's been stepping as well, dealing with a lot of the down forward one pressure that was doing a lot of work in that second game. So very, very impressive stuff. And of course, the way he's playing the mid-range as well. Some of the options he's choosing to press in between, the way he's interrupting is absolutely supreme. So great stuff with Usama Abbasi.
I think Usama's one of the youngest players in this event. And as I understand, I think Nee is officially the oldest.
I think he's the oldest. As far as I know, he's the oldest.
Oh, and here we go. Let's take a look at a few more bits of the set we just saw. A nail biter. Nee again just was not able to close it out there. Usama Abbasi was looking as dangerous as I've ever seen him.
Yeah, the first game as well, you can see there was a lot of, obviously the jab control that we were seeing a lot in the earlier sets really not working out, and you can see Nee stop doing, trying to use that controlling jab, instead opted in for a lot of those machine gun punches and trying to confirm it as much as possible. And then Usama's adaptation to that was then trying to step to be specifically the machine gun punches. So it's pretty good adaptation on both ends, and it's a simple change, right? But it was doing a lot of work as well.
But here we go. That machine gun punch there to even up the game count. The crowd was loving it. But now Usama really stepped onto a new level in this final game.
Yeah, again, he's so much damage on the board. The way he knew how to find the right bit of patience at the right moment. Nee had a lot of those plays where he had to fight against the timeout and try to get back in, and Usama was just playing those timeouts perfectly. I think he played basically every timeout situation perfectly. So really, really well done to Usama Abbasi, bro.
Now up next, we have two legends, one of the runbacks of many that they've had. We have Atif Butt versus Ulsan.
Oh, nice catch as well.
Yes. Yo, his reflexes are on point then today, huh?
Yeah, 100%. But yeah.
You can catch the water ball, you can catch a W apparently. That's
oh yeah, 100%. And it's quite interesting as well, actually, because obviously these players are no stranger to each other. They have played before. I think they're about 3-2-ish in official tournaments as well. Atif winning SCO 2025, both in winners final and the grand final as well, versus Ulsan, and Ulsan winning in EWC and last year in TWT 2024 finals. So it's going to be interesting to see which way we go now. I think Ulsan was a little bit unsure at times earlier in the competition as well. I think his results this year maybe were not as good as last year. But, he still had some standard results. The two back-to-back EWC wins obviously speak for themselves. But we'll see if he's able to claim the victory this time.
Let's see what he's got. What are we hearing? What are we hearing, bro? Let me... Okay.
A lot of mixed emotions in
Yeah,
the crowd,
I'm like
I think,
very-
about that card.
Getting a confused consortium of reception over there.
Yeah, I think the moment Anna got picked, I think the crowd made up their mind about who they're going to cheer
Hey,
for.
but it is what it is. You know, you got to go in for the win. Crowd or not, you have to be able to take your decisions and stick by them. So we have Falcons, Atif here, the final top 8 qualifier on the winner's side. Which one is it going to be, Atif or Ulsan?
He's already playing that threatening full crouch game as well. No overcommitting in anything, just making sure that to remind Ulsan that it's an option. Nice.
Catch him with that elbow. 4-2 trying to keep him in check. Nice counter hit, Russian assault, instant tailspin.
Big chunk of damage already for Ulsan. Nice combo. Another running 2 as well. Oh, but Atif, 4-4-2 of his own.
The Headless Horseman doing work. Oh, got a counter hit there, was not prepared. Still putting him on notice.
He activated, also going to be looking for something nice. Oh, what a
Hold out the
call.
pigeon roll, and he's definitely been watching his matches before, you know. He's been using so many pigeon roll into buttons, so many pigeon rolls after certain strings and options that, you know, an immediate, no hesitation call out. Atif was waiting for it.
Yeah, and also I was just, you know, looking for that down jab as well to try to interrupt the pressure. Nice, small checks, no overcommitting. Oh!
Counter hit. He's all looking like Atif, but as I said, that Ulsan, excellent block, staying very sharp.
Nice dog. Bit of a punish QCF for come through as well. What's the follow-up? Nice.
Kick.
Wipe away the gray.
That slide. Ulsan gets the low parry. Should be able to close it out here. 1 round apiece.
Yeah, and the crowd shouting for every hit. There we go. We definitely have a favorite in this matchup. Not quite finding the down for Tuber.
Again, trying to call him out there again. Bit safer on the option. Again.
And he's doing it into empty now. He's not overcommitting on the options. He's trying to keep Atif guessing. Nice confirm with 1-2-1 as well. Oh, and the 2-1-4. Or 2-1-3, whichever one it is.
2-1 kick. Hurts either way.
It's one of the kicks, you know. Nice little bit punish as well.
Oh, caught him with that tracking. This is going to hurt. Ulsan now on the back foot, but not caring. Down forward 1. Goes for the full switchblade string. Atif in prime position.
He was so ready for it as well. Ulsan has not presented the option yet, but you know, Atif was just waiting and prepared for it. Nice punish.
Got himself near the wall. Would be surprised if we up. Oh, excellent again. Tried it again. Called him out a bit earlier. Atif looking prime for this round. There we go. 2 rounds apiece, even in game 1.
You're also going to be careful around those pigeon rolls. I know it's fun going for them, and they can't present an opportunity. But Atif right now is absolutely super on point with his punishment.
Getting a nice carry, activating that heat. Should extend a little bit more. Should take him the distance. There we go. Oh, this is 89 damage on that, and so much more heat available. But Ulsan ready with that block and recovering health as I speak.
Unfortunately, he doesn't get to Narado as well. He tried to carry to the wall cleanly, but hey, Atif looking for that turnaround.
Catching him out of the air. Atif looking very strong. 1 more hit's all he needs, and a sneaky low hits him with that heel. Ulsan 1 game down, but he's like, no, I get it. I think I understand it now. He's feeling the energy of the crowd. And Atif taking it off for a second, wants to experience this arena.
There's a big call out as well on the low, right? The full crouch low, massive call out. It's very unfortunate he wasn't able to carry to the wall cleanly. Maybe just should have went for an early tornado just to at least capitalize on the damage. But, you know, when you're trying to be optimal, those things happen. But let's see how Ulsan answers back as well, because that was a close game. So if he can maintain that momentum and maintain trying to actually deal with Atif like this could still go the other way.
Now we're in the homeland of much of the crowd, actually. We caught him out of the air.
Nice dashing as well for QCF4. Nice heat smash.
Just trying to keep him in that corner. Russian assault. Nice 1-2-1. Gets blocked still. Has a big life lead. Can tank a few of these situations. But if Atif gets a big run away with it, it's going to be a problem.
So much damage already. He's looking for the slice of free. Nice movement in the 4-1 to punish the whiffed wine opener as well.
He wasn't thirsty.
Yeah, he's doing dry January. Nice punish.
Oh, yeah. That down for
-12, yeah. Oh, look at that execution here. Oh, the pressure right now.
And the big sweep. Duel gets the tech.
No health to be recovered. There's the hatchet vault. Atif trying to get away.
And again, he's ready for these rolls. The reactions are on point.
Also gotta be careful. Oh, and again, the counter hit from Atif off of the hammer chance.
All right, trying to build that pressure, running in his face. But Ulsan, again, finding so much success with the shoulder. He knows that Atif's using a lot of the highs to build up his pressure and finding these holes to thread through.
Nice movement around as well, going to right to Anna's weak side.
Ooh,
tried for the spike down, doesn't quite get it.
And again, heat dash, flips him over. Opts not to do the pigeon roll, was worried about what Atif could do. Instead, going the traditional route, but Atif building that pressure, gets the counter.
Still alive, also needs something.
The mid and the punish. And the hatchet to close it out. Ulsan not going down without a fight. Got a little smirk on there, I saw it.
That was looking,
2 rounds to 1.
That was so scary, man. But Ulsan definitely in the driver's seat right now, making all the right decisions. Nice movement as well to the right.
Catching him with that second hit of that 1-2. Pigeon roll from a distance. Atif putting him in a rough position at the wall.
And he's going for the big decisions, you know, going for the low over and over again right now. He's potentially trying to condition Ulsan into expecting another one.
Right, using up that heat, trying to push Ulsan's back.
Nice counter confirm as well. Oh, what a duck!
Got him. Even Atif was like, yep, fair enough. You know, I got a bit too greedy with that one. And Ulsan feeling the energy of the crowd. Feeding off it.
Oh,
this
the little
gives him
tongue
strength.
out as well. You know, he's feeling himself too much. He knows the room is with him. He's charging the spirit bomb.
And meanwhile, Atif taking his headphones off, getting some air, listening to the crowd. He is going to use that fuel in the opposite direction. You guys want the other guy to win? I'm here to disappoint you. I'm here to crush your dreams. Let's see which player will be moving forward from here.
He's done it before and he can absolutely do it again. And wow, closing the distance and getting the counter hit on it as well.
The adrenaline is flowing through both of these players. You can see it in their eyes. They're locked in. It's all or nothing right now.
Oh, no punish for Ulsan, unfortunately, as well. Oh, and a big full crouch down forward 1 coming through for Atif, getting that round. Oh, not quite getting round, but hey, there we go, closing it out.
Golden letters, he seems fueled up.
Let's see how Ulsan answers. Again, trying to get some plus frames, mixing up the options, changing to the mids as well.
All right, Atif being very agile at the moment, hard to hit. But as I say, Ulsan building up that momentum. Big sweep in return. Mine hits harder, Atif says.
And he's been using so many of his sweeps, and they're all pretty much just working out, except that one that got blocked.
Well, gets hit with the hammer chance.
Mixes it up, goes mid. Spending that heat dash as well. Look at the damage, man. There's so much from the interaction. Gets the side splat as well, and just like that, Atif changing it all around. Ulsan on the brink of defeat right now.
And even he reeled back, and he was clapping. He's like, all right, I see you, I see you. He's still in, though. 3 more rounds is what he needs. Easier said than done. Atif 1 away from closing this out. But the tempo has increased. The swings are coming harder and faster.
Oh, there we go. I was going to say, has to be careful around the 2 jab. Atif looking for something as well. Parallel to the wall. And again, going for the sweep. I don't think he can kill, but it's still going to be a chunk of damage. Gets the wall.
Well, it's that resplat. Low jab, trying to keep himself alive. Recovering a little bit of health. Going for the strings. Nice duck into the step. Ulsan still alive. And the backswing blow. Closing it out against his favor. Atif, but moving forward to the top 8 bracket. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen.
I respect the attempt on that QCB2 in that clutch moment. If it worked out, it would have been such an amazing decision. But unfortunately, not working this time. And Atif, you know, changing up the score. Now we're 3-3 between the 2 of them.
And what I love about this crowd is as much love and energy as they were giving to Ulsan, you know, hoping he would win. When Atif got that victory, they were still willing to show that love. They're just here for that good-ass Tekken, regardless of who's standing up there.
100%, and that makes us 2 apiece, right?
2
Koreans and 2 Pakistani.
It's evened up. They're going to have to settle this in their top 8.
Yeah, and obviously there's still the losers matches to go through as well. There's so many more games to continue going through, but let's have a look at that bracket.
All right, there we go. We got 2-1 just as we witnessed there. Atif moving forward into top 8. Very close set. Usama Basi, you know, ascended a couple levels there to take Knee out moving forward. Low high with a clean 2-0 against Fazin made it so difficult. Did not give him a chance. And Mangja versus the John, an amazing set. One of my favorites, with Mangja resulting in the victory.
Yeah, the Lowhigh so is also. I think that's probably one of my favorites as well. I think Lowhigh and Farzine are both such strong players. So seeing Lowhigh actually adapt and then change both playstyles and deal with Victor and then Lydia as well in the same capacity was actually really, really cool.
Very impressive. It's hard, you know, when you're a player, you know, switching characters, it can be hard to balance everything. But also when you're on the receiving end, there's a whole other file in your brain you have to open up and like check on in like a matter of 10 seconds sometimes. When that game loads, you got to be ready.
100%. And so far, I mean, the way it's shaping up, it's been such an interesting.
दोस्तों, अगर सपना बड़ा हो तो प्रिपरेशन भी बहुत सॉलिड होनी चाहिए। हर बड़े सपने की शुरुआत होती है एक सही निर्णय के साथ। तो चाहे आप नीट की तैयारी कर रहे हो, यानी आपका सपना चाहे डॉक्टर बन
And JDCR in that first match, John and Arslan Nash in the second, Olsan Chikrin and Knee and Breadman. So I mean, this is an insane bracket to look at.
It's crazy. We got one, Pakistan Korea type of match, but then we got a Pakistan team kill or a country kill. We got Ulsan and Chikrin, Japan, Korea, and Chikrin the last Japanese standing, and then we got Knee and Breadman, another Korean clash.
Yeah, and really, it's impossible to call how any of these games are going to go. It's been so close. We've had so many 2-1s. Even the games where, it's like a 2-0, like sometimes you don't even anticipate how much of a blowout it might be, but it's really just back and forth, over and over the place.
But for now, we're going to let you guys take a break, grab a drink, grab a snack, whatever you need. We're going to be right back with more TWT action. Don't go anywhere.
From your beginner days to where you are now, I've seen you win. I've seen you lose. And I've always been here, right in front, lighting it all up. We were together when you first discovered gaming. That feeling, the discoveries, the friendships. You never shied away from me. You cried. You've tilted. Your bursts of joy. You've discovered fame. You felt everything, fully. I've seen you become you. We've always been together on your gaming journey.
ゴールデンレバーの会社が作ってる VM6R っていう多分アケコンだと思います。
使用しているのは堀井さんのファイティングコマンダーオクタプロっていうコントローラーを使ってますね。
I'm using Kamba Obsidian 2. I think it's the best controller out there. अभी तो मैं खेल रहा हूँ गोल्डन लीवर पे. गोल्डन लीवर ही मेरे लिए अच्छा है इस टाइम.
I currently use a default PlayStation 5 DualShock or DualSense controller.
Actuellement, je joue avec une manette Xbox One. I use a DS4 controller.
I use a PS5 controller.
I use a DualShock 4 for my controller.
I used to and right now use the DualSense. Previous I used DualShock and right now use DualSense. For me it's good. For me it's good, but I also looking for the hitbox in the future. Maybe.
I'm using VM6R.
I use the VM6R controller.
Knee stick, my stick. I'm customizing.
My controller would be an arcade stick with a Korean lever.
The DualShock 5, the standard PS5 controller.
PS5 pad.
Right now I'm using the PS5 controller.
Ahora mismo estoy usando el Kamba Obsidian 2.
PS5 controller. I currently use Hitbox.
저는 판테라를 사용하고 있지만 안에 이제 달려 있는 레버는 골든 레버를 사용하고 있습니다.
Hello and welcome back as well. We're here with the final day of Tekken World Tour Finals 2025. My name is Pun Life. Joining me on the mic now is Majin Obama, the legend himself.
And look, Pun Life, we got to get through this losers bracket to see who is going to make it to our top 8 bracket. But yo, is this thing on? Bro, this place been looking mad packed, but it sound mad quiet during that break. Can y'all hear me out there? Is Malmo Sweden? Can you hear me?
That's a good answer.
Because when you look on this stage and you see another Pakistan-South Korea matchup, you got the young upstart in Farzeen toe-to-toe with JDCR, playing for big stakes here to see who's going to join their countrymen in that top 8 bracket. Pun Life, how you feel looking at these two?
I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see who comes on top this time. Like, obviously, we're 2 apiece right now so far for Korea and Pakistan. So it's, you know, the tides will shift in someone's favor. It's been nice to see JDCR obviously having a big resurgence. He did make it to 17, 18, 19 TWTs, but he's not been at a TWT since. So it's good to see, you know, the old dog still learning new tricks.
It feels like we're a far cry from the early 2017 era, you know, the Xbox days. We've been seeing him kind of like show up and have these big performances, but the marquee wins haven't been there for him recently, outside of course, Electric Clash, First Attack this year, where he was able to rack up those challenger points and get to that 1470 mark that he did this year on the tour. But of course, Farzeen, many years as junior, but man, the way this guy is playing, especially this week in group phase, being able to, of course, make it here today, this far in the losers bracket. But the thing is, man, to make it and join the likes of, you know, Atif, we just saw, who had an intense set with Ulsan, and then the other players that Osama Abbasi, the way that guy is playing out of his mind today, for them to be met with, again, this loser side of the bracket and what is waiting in this thing. If he's going to swim out of here, bro, he's going to have to go over one of the best to ever do it. JDCR hovering over the Dragunov. That's the question, too, is, you know, with him, he's been showing different characters so far, too. I mean, we'd expect it out of him anyway, right?
Yeah.
But he has not shied away from that in this final at all. Everything's on the table. Hey, Hachi, Armor King, this time queuing up the drag.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how Farzeen answers back. We obviously saw the Victor earlier versus Low High, but then going to the Lydia in a bit of a desperation play. But hey, maybe this time the Victor will work out perfectly. And, you know, he had some really good placements this year, and he's definitely trying to... he's already improved upon his placement from last year's to finals as well. So we'll see if he can go further.
And when you think about this matchup, or what cues do you think we're going to be looking for? Me, I'm thinking about the way JDCR likes to lead with that one jab and try to walk around, especially stepping towards Farzeen's weak side. I was going to say, something like Flashbang or Perfume parry could come in very vital. It's Farzeen, dude. He's going to be banking on that shit, especially when it comes to the counter hit timing. If he's able to sniff JDCR out, or is JDCR going to draw first blood with that cocked hammer punish here, parallel to the wall in the activation?
Nice, big chunk of damage as well. Standard wall combo, no shenanigans. And there we go. We were just talking about this off camera as well.
Clear out all that gray health.
You got to duck it on reaction. How about you eating all
the
that?
Slides, the trades in JDCR's favor, but the deep cut from Farzeen here. Gunshots carried towards the wall.
Nice. What's the Oki? What's the Oki? Is he going mid?
Oh, the late diving as well. Goes for the scabbard, spending the heat. Oh, and just stealing that round. The delay, the wait and see, then the mid. Down 4-1, JDCR testing him here, checking him mid real quick. Goes with the running low this time.
Yeah, just immediately canceling out of it. He doesn't want to overcommit. Nice low punish on that.
It's the break on the grab. Farzine, he sees something. Nice mix of mids and lows here. No counter hits. JDCR just getting cracked. There he is. That's what we expect from Farzine. He is so good and being able to sniff out opponent timings. He will start fishing for these counter hit buttons.
Yeah, the flashbang is such an interesting tool as well, because on hit, it doesn't really give you anything, but hey, big whiff still.
On whiff, it's going to give JDCR a lot here. Real estate coverage, activation state, the wall, double fish slam, and the down two to close out. JDCR rocking and rolling, back in this thing.
Catching the roll from Farzine as well. Nice, coming under, doesn't get anything for it. Good punish from JDCR.
The people loving it too, man. You know they love them some JDCR.
4-1 counter here as well. Farzine keeping the pressure. What a big trade and getting the most out of that.
Hilt to the blade, the EMP blast. Farzine, overextension in the sidewalk from JDCR. That time, the perfumer counter coming into play, gets the engagement. Farzine time, cancels his pressure early. JDCR with the instant jabs.
Running to working out for him as well, trying to use that gun as key power as well.
Gunshots.
Heat, and no, going for the tackle. 1+2 option. That's a chunk of damage from, oh, he's trying to mix up from the side step.
Farzine does not flinch, man. Back to the wall, he does not care. Goes for the sweep option out of mix two. Farzine up with advantage 1 round here in game 1.
Nice with small jab checks we are so used to from JDCR. Nice moving him behind, gets in the back as well.
And Farzine, you saw he identified the situation, was trying to go in the stance and get out of dodge as quickly as possible, mitigating the damage potential there for JDCR, even on the whip punish. Down for 1 checks. Safe mids, pressuring with that trademark JDCR jab. And now we got the engagement from Farzine. What's the stance pressure gonna look like? Interruptions on both sides, the Abare.
Yeah, he was not ready for the 1-2-1 to connect though. And Farzine trying to track his movement as well. The humming was in down back 4 as well, tracking to his weak side.
Passive tracking, trying to steal JDCR step as much as possible. EMP blast, throwing that shoulder lean on him. JDCR, not. Man, he's really, really polite approach. Just jabs, safe mids.
Nice movement as well.
Side step.
JDCR constantly opting for the small whiff punishment. He does not want to overcommit on it. Gets caught in the air by the hop kick on the instant tornado working out, and Farzine might be able to burn the time here.
Clock, pun life, 3, 2, 1, back away.
Yeah, and
Farzine, look, bro, they gonna say whatever they gotta say. I love to see timeouts in fighting games. I love the lame stuff.
Yeah, and it's definitely a meta change that we've been seeing in this season, especially with the increased health and with the reliance on a lot of people using the heat later in the round to recover as much health as possible.
Especially, bro, we saw it like in spades yesterday.
Yes,
right? Like,
exactly.
Towards the end of that tournament.
Because obviously heat's not just an offensive tool, but also an excellent tool of actually creating comebacks with it. It's an all-rounder that you can use in different ways. So you can push the advantage, or you can kind of try to claim it back.
Health recovery as well, properties, you know, even if it's just enough to give you one more touch even on block and just be able to, you know, or whatever scenario you can create to create an opening, be able to take advantage of the clock like that. We saw it in spades yesterday. See a little bit more of it today with Farzine leveraging it in the end of that first game. JDCR taking a sip, thinking about it a little bit, mulling it over. Oh, man.
Man, a little chow with himself as well.
When these prodigies step on stage against these old guys, I can't help but root for the old guy, man. Looking like he's going through it, but he's been on this stage so many times over the years. Farzine looking to make history, punch his ticket for this top 8.
And he's got so much experience. Like he was saying, so much experience under the belt, but even things like Evo titles, there's so much prestige riding on his coattails. But sticking to the Dragunov, no switch. I was wondering if we're going to get something like an AK potentially getting pulled out. Or even a Heihachi, but no, sticking to the Dragunov.
Yeah, it's like we said at the beginning of the set, right? That's got to be a consideration, at least if you're on the other side of the stage, right? Like, man, maybe he pulls out the AK, maybe he pulls out the Heihachi, right? But no, full commit the drag. And it looks like he's just doubling down on his same game plan that he's had. Probably just going to try to change up his timing a little bit. See if he can try to find a little bit more gaps here in this Victor with more sidestep. See if you see him going around into the foreground here. Setting it up after plus frames.
Oh, massive counter here for the running two as well. And this being Victor, you know, it's not unheard of if he makes it to the wall. There we go. Actually does make it to the wall.
Well, it's nice when you have built-in movement in all your stances.
Yep.
It's nice. It must be nice, huh? Jab touch and the sweep.
He's must spend as well, trying to look Farzine out of heat. Nice option in the down one as well. Elbow to the head.
Dropping bows on him. Need to wear a helmet, bro. You can get CTE, wears around it, but you wear a helmet, get CTE now. Jab strings, goes into the salvo, gets the engagement.
Nice as well, that CD3 working out beautifully. He's trying to dash in as well. Ooh, he was ducking, but not quite long in time, but big while standing too. Nice carry to the wall as well. Side was saving lives. That corner saving lives, but does not matter.
Shoulder lean, pun life. And that's going to put him on this round and on this game point to be able to tie it up against Farzine here. First to 2 affair. We're not at the long sets yet.
2 extremely quick rounds of JDCR as well, but Farzine definitely going to be looking to steal the momentum, and he's just dashing into him as well. I mean, again, just checking with the jabs.
Took the punishment on the shoulder lean there, and then just took his frame advantage and then backed off. Wanted to see what JDCR wanted to do.
Yeah, I think JDCR mostly trying to stay as close as possible, but not.
Hammer. Pun life. Uh-oh.
That's such a good whiff punish as well, and he's so on point with it. Gets the flip over, his pigeon roll into the tackle. Guesses on the freeway gas.
Kill, crush, destroy. Where you going? Back 4 series. The delay. The layered offense, pun life. And here we go. Here comes Farzine.
And again, the counter hand running to giving Farzine a lot of damage off of this as well, but doesn't quite get the wall.
Back it up, keep it center stage. What a flash, what a reaction. Tornado at the wall, got the hilt of the sword to make contact there, and the combo confirm into finish for Farzine.
The momentum break complete for Farzine right now. He's looking for that counter while standing too as well.
Running 2 pressure, the delay mid that time, works out big time. Positional advantage.
That wall blast still available as well. JDCR gotta get away, but no, never mind. That side step 2 actually working out beautifully. Look at the damage.
The blow up, that's all pre-tornado. Got your activation, it's not about damage. The positioning here with the pressure in the mid dash, goes with the low after, cut him, and just like that, Farzine is on set point to put the legend JDCR out of this final bracket.
That was no momentum break, that was a momentum steal right now, and Farzine completely running with it. Nice interrupt from JDCR. Running into him as well, looking for that down forward 1. Nice spacing and movement to the side as well. Down forward 2 working out, combo drops. Good punish from Farzine.
JDCR, you cannot give the prodigy from Pakistan these kinds of opportunities and chances. The mid-range control from JDCR kicking in though. Pressure with the safe mids, pressure with the jabs. The walk, the uppercut whiff, and again the stance for momentum, able to get him out of dodge.
Yeah, the dash out of Perfumer actually helping out beautifully there as well. Uh-oh, guaranteed follow-ups.
Step and stomp. Flash.
Gotta use that here at some point. Both of them use it at the same time.
Counter activate.
JDCR winning out, and there we go. Extinguishes the health. A little bit of damage on the board.
And the last-ditch effort off the wall. Farzine makes it rain and just eliminated JDCR outside of top 8. Farzine going to be moving on in this bracket. You'll see him in a short while. Wow.
The Excalibur to seal the deal at the
like
end.
that, off the top rope. We just watched the Royal Rumble.
And it's so crazy as well, because we used to see that move so much, especially in Season 1, considering that the tracking was so much better. There was so much chip damage off of it.
But Pun Life, give it up, everybody. JDCR had a hell of a week.
It was good adaptation as well. You could see, you know, he was stealing the momentum, but Farzine just answering back. Just 1 round breaks the momentum and just steals it back for himself. And again, the Excalibur coming out, it's always such a good tool to use still, especially in heat. You know, it's a lot of risk. If you're using it outside of heat, that's a little bit of a crazy.
No need for pose or bouquets, cause my feelings shining golden rays, a glance of spine.
But also just the fact that, like, what it does too, it's almost like tag crash, almost like you drop it from the top like that. Use it like some form of evasive maneuver almost, and especially with your back to the wall in that situation like that.
Yeah, a bit of an unorthodox backsway as well, right? So it was an excellent decision made, and yeah, honestly, I was wondering if JDCR is going to make it, because just the movement from his thing and the checks with the jab, the checks with the down forward 1 as well, and the movement around. There were so many moments where JDCR moved around beautifully and was so poised to try to get some damage out of it, but then Farzine got away, as we were talking about with the dashes out of his stance. But you know, it is what it is. It happens to the best. But JDCR definitely, I think he'd probably be feeling good about most of his run as well, considering.
Yeah, I think his performance here was definitely a crowd pleaser for sure. You know, especially being able to see the character selection that we did. But there you see it. Farzine going to be moving on 2-0 over JDCR. But next up on stage, Pun Life, tell them what we're looking at.
We're going to have a bit of a country team kill here with the John versus Arslan Nash. And, you know, the John's already had a bit of a tough week so far. Not making it out of groups, having to run through all of the LCQ.
To be fair, it's had its ups and its downs.
Oh,
right?
yes,
It's had its
sure.
ups and its downs. But also, that speaks to the strength of his group, man. That Group A, that says something if your group, everybody made it to this stage like this. You know, obviously, the group play didn't go the way he wanted, but the LCQ sure as hell did.
100%.
You know?
100%. You know, he's had we've seen this before with him, where he only really starts attending events at near the tail end of the tour, trying to be as efficient as possible with his appearances. Considering, you know, visa matchup is always a tough one, and also, you know, it's expensive to travel. But he is trying to make that position that he made last year as well. He's one position away from matching his last placement.
Facts, true.
But let's see if he can do it.
But look, man, you talk about team kill. This is a 1v1 tournament, and that team kill. That talk is fine up until you're sitting across from that guy. The John versus Arslan Ash.
Both playing at big range as well. And, you know, John had to face a lot of poison mist yesterday, but from a different character. So we'll see how he handles it today.
While standing forward, running the knees and the Sabad kick follow-up. Running up, checking Arslan low. You gotta imagine for people like the John, for people like Atif, for all the other Pakistanis, there is no one that they would rather defeat in tournament more than Arslan Ash.
Oh, 100% as well. Oh, chain throws as well.
Arslan ripped up, uh-oh.
This is a chunk of damage, though. We usually see a break here. No break this time. Uh-oh. Are we going all the way? It's looking like it. Oh, no. Oh,
no way.
I think
the
that's
best in the world, you gonna do that to him, the John.
You gotta send the message, man. Carrier pigeon or no, it's getting there.
Carrier pigeon? What are they doing that movie about the wizards? They said owls or something, whatever you gonna say.
Europe is behind the times sometimes, man. You know how it is.
Y'all could use email. This could have been an email.
No, we're faxing it. It's fine.
Oh, you going Japan style?
Yeah.
Wipe the floor with
Japanese game, man. Slide as well.
Slide. Arslan Ash. If you're gonna give me the frame advantage and you're gonna give me the stance part, fine. I'll bet on the slide. I don't mind doing it from time to time. I gotta represent it. You put that throw out there, you're willing to chain grab? I gotta put options out there too. This time, homing attack out of stance. Looking for the counter shoulder shove, not quite there. Down forward, ooh. Swinging with that down forward too. We haven't seen the John go to it too that much. He's finally starting to go to the well a little bit. Power crush, leg drop.
Again, he's using the health as a resource as well there. Not scared of it. And we gotta be careful of the Arslan Hayashida. We've been seeing a little bit of every once in a while, but right now, not activating that heat just yet. Could have used it.
The palm strike.
Sweep the floor.
And the John trying to walk for his life, man. Trying to walk into the foreground, but
Arslan
ate a lot of damage in the process, Pun Life.
He's trying to approach, but you know, he's not getting a little too risky with it. He's just keeping the right kind of pressure and making the John try to throw something out. Able to get up, doesn't get hit by it.
Goes with the down forward one extension. Time gonna become a factor, but Arslan in his grill, moving, grooving, and comes up out the pressure. The slight delay there, comes up with the standing kick.
You're working at that counter and Arslan pulling ahead right now. It did feel like John was in control of most of these rounds, but Arslan definitely playing from behind really, really well.
One styling one, the gunshots behind it. She's spitting the Listerine in his face. Jab pressure, just trying to keep it as compact as possible.
Oh, what an option as well, the Atlas hammer from below.
And he gonna drop it on her right here, right now.
Trying to mix it up as well, trying to mix up the Jaguar sprint.
Emergency get up. Goes for that elbow option. Break the glass, drop the leg on her. The John right now. Gotta be able to steal this round. Arslan in rage with heat.
And now Arslan in the advantage as well, both in rage. He's trying to duck under things.
Sidestep one, the delay, the down back three. The giant swing, break it. The blow, the sweep, and the John gonna bring this back.
The Arslan Ash Classic doing him once again. Sweep the floor at the end of the round. Gotta be so careful around that. Just checks with down forward one. John moving like nothing big coming out both of them.
It's jab, it's down forward one, it's sidestep one. So compact. We haven't even seen that much like back two of the homing options that much. Down back three, now the stiletto heels coming into play, working these lows a little bit. Arslan Ash.
Oh, very connecting as well. He activated Arslan pulling to the wall.
Look at the John, he's just holding back.
He has to. I mean, what are you gonna do? It's Nino, right?
Great block punishment on that stiletto heel attempt, and it got him out of dodge here, got him the cancel, got him the real estate to be able to fight for his life once again. 4-4, neutral down two, lows.
It's all stacking up as well, running up this time, delaying the option as well, going for the homing move, guaranteed on trade. Can he finish it?
The John.
Not the end just yet, but a down one. Sealing the deal on that game. The John staying alive and pulling ahead. Crazy stuff, and he was looking for the right moment. The Nina pressure is so deadly. He was just forced to block for so long, but found the right moment, threads the needle, and makes the most of it.
The patience, dude, that's crazy. In that moment, holding back for your life, and he somehow found the timing, saw the low.
Listen, this is a borderline grappler zone matchup at this rate.
Counter hit, uppercut to start things off here in game 2 for Arslan Ash. I want the wall, I want it all. Stomp on him.
He's backing up again, looking for the right moment, looking for that potential muscle armor as well. No overcommitting, but nice little punish. Nice! Blocking the low as well, going low this time.
The John making Arslan Ash pay for these lows in the down 4-2. The John trademark. Activate.
Nice, stabilizing the combo as well. Doesn't get anything more for it, keeping the pressure going now. Arslan just stealing it with down jab.
Crouch jab just to be able to get that in a bit activation.
No break!
Shining! The low!
Whoa, that was
the John! Ali kicked to close things, bro. The lows and the way that they have come to play, and then the block punishment on lows from the John too.
And again, just a small whiff punishment. He's playing a perfect spacing game. Nice break on the blue spark.
No, he is bringing it to Arslan Ash right now.
He's looking so good in there again, just trying to find the right moment.
Finally, some back two coming out. Arslan Ash pressure, working out at the wall there. Trade in his favor, whiff not in his favor. Hop knee, gonna get some light punishment there. Sidestep activate, sidestep not deep enough. Fishing with the down 4-2, just give me the space.
He gets here of his own as well. John looking for something here, and again, he's just playing around the space. He's trying to play in the range where he can punish Arslan for any whiffs. That's one heat smash gone. I don't know if John is able to activate it. He's not. Arslan locking him out.
Delay comes up with the butterfly swipe.
Ooh, big wall standing to it. Just needs something here. Just small checks down back free from Arslan Ash as well.
Nice, finds the hit.
Goes low again. That wasn't a charge up, so doesn't kill, but again down one, and just like that, John on set point to put Arslan Ash out of this tournament.
Unlife, what is about to happen, man?
I don't know, but this is damage. The King of Kings trying to bring it to the King of Tekken.
Playing with the anger of the beast right now. Turn up in heat with the wall. Drop those legs.
Oh, it's so much
pressure piling on Arslan Ash.
Not the end just yet, goes low, and Rorix, the King of Kings right now. The anger of the beast coming through as he takes out Arslan Ash.
One of the, like we said earlier, man, his name is synonymous with the game of Tekken at this point. You gotta give love to him. Your 7-time EVO champion, Arslan Ash, everybody. Give it up for Arslan Ash. But the John gonna be the one moving on in this bracket. What a set, man. Some of your top-seeded players that we were coming into this thing thinking, of course, they're penned for like minimum top 3, minimum top 2. They're no longer in the bracket outside. We're not even in top 8 yet, Pun Life. We're not even in top 8 yet.
And this feels like almost like a TWT finals curse where, the greatest of that year, the highest seeds come in and they actually just have the time. They just get clapped. But it's just a different kind of magic. It's almost like the inverse of the Arslan Evo power-up, right?
Yeah.
The TWT finals debuff.
That's just like, man, the competition level and just the way this game plays out with how people are playing on the day, but also how they're playing in the moment. The John, man, how many rounds did it feel like he was just getting smothered, and then he just finds that one opportunity, able to create space, go into heat. Felt like he wasn't even getting that much reward of, he wasn't going for heat smash or anything like that. It was just really, really polite and intentional delays in some mixed in some situations, and then just had a sense for Arslan's timing in some of these cases. But also the lows, the block punishment, it was there for him for the most part.
Yeah, and I remember, I think earlier in the live stream of this game, I remember London D talking about how important the usage of lows in this game is and how people don't use enough of them. And I think John really was stating a perfect example of how important they are. You need to fight the fear of using them. I know some of them are really punishable, but you just got to keep doing it, man.
But coming up on stage, this is a run back of run backs. This, in fact, it has been a Tekken World Tour Grand Final before. We're not even in top 8 yet. That's how good you guys got it, man. Y'all are spoiled as hell, bro. Look at this. Ulsan, Mr. 2-time EWC champion, fighting for his life in losers bracket against the Doryoku no last samurai from Japan. The last Japanese warrior we have in this bracket, Chikarin, the old man, his senior. But here's the thing, man. You can teach an old dog some new tricks. And I'm curious if he's got anything different. Doubtful. I'm still thinking he's going to go with this Clive Lily Shell, right? Maybe to go into the Clive on point. Ulsan queuing up on drag, but the thing is, we've seen this player matchup how many times before? With high stakes, again, with the championship on the line. This time fighting for their lives in loser's side of the bracket.
I mean, I think it's a very... You mentioned an interesting point of like, well, what if he pulls something else out? You remember when he won, pulling out Akuma in the finals.
Yeah.
He was playing Geese most of the way, and just, go to Akuma. But for now, Dragon of Clive, no surprises.
He's keeping the theme, though. DLC, man, pay to win.
True.
Pay to win.
I mean, he always plays the card that is the best tool for the job. That's always been a thing of Chicken. Whether it was Jin early on in Tekken 7 or whether it was 2Ds, he's just using the best tool.
For me, that's always a confidence check. Is like if a character I'm playing and Chikarin's playing the character, I'm like, okay, this character got something.
What's that one Stanford Kelly quote?
He's got a lot of quotes, man. He's got.
Okay, pick it up to you. Okay, that is that one. Okay. It's already going to be very interesting to see how Ulsan tries to control Clive versus move 1-1 especially.
Specifically, how he is able to control him and mitigate the chip damage or real damage that he suffers when Chikarin is in heat. And you can see why right here. Going with the up 1+2 option at the wall like that. Damage, now frames after the heat smash. Was looking to try to reel him in, but Ulsan getting his ankles cut up. You have to put some lotion on that, baby.
It's interesting as well because we don't actually see the heat smash from Chikarin that often. He often goes for the heat dash options, but hey, maybe it's going to be something that he's going to be using more here.
He'll use the other heat enhanced attacks to be able to try. Like, he uses a lot of gauge that way. Especially this weekend, we've seen a lot of success with that from the Clive players. They're willing to just put people in that, especially like the up 1+2, that kind of sequence. Then people will just hold back. They won't try to make a bet on the guess.
Yeah, absolutely, and that chip damage just stacks up. Especially when we're not even close to rage, so there's no chip protection. Nice down 2 as well. He's delaying his option. He's trying to move around to try to potentially beat the wall stand in 4.
Also, right now stepping with him, throwing everything at him. One jab, back 2s, down 4 1s, pigeon rolling, nothing. Flame blast, fine, I'll tag you.
That was a very tight offense as well. No crazy spaces, no crazy moves. He's just finding all the right spaces.
Manual just full crouch, going with the low slash there. Flame blast has not been effective this set so far.
Loose up as the wall, no, just lets the rip on the down 4-2, and what an option.
Uppercut. Back 4 stomp on him. Ooh, the homing attack after the read. Ulsan right now.
Damn, he's trying to send a message.
He is playing like a man possessed right now.
See, that wasn't even a pigeon. That was way faster than that.
It's a horned owl, or whatever you call it.
That was an eagle.
Ignition switch whiff. The one jab, and then comes up with the wall standing 2 here. This is going to be wall. This is going to be activation.
Yeah, very easy carry to the wall as well. Going to be probably using all the stacks of heat.
Again, went with the homing option, trying to anticipate Ulsan stepping off after in recovery. Nice. Down 4-1 checks.
Out of heat now. Ulsan a bit of a gray health to be able to recover as well.
4-2, light punish there, but the side swap after the grab break. 4-2 able to intercept the armor there.
Uh-oh. Looking for that claw as well.
In range of the low at the end of that sequence. Wow, Chikarin tying it up here in game 1.
I like the placement of the claw as well. He's looking for that Garuda help. Nice. Again, light punish could have been a little bit more. Nice.
It's one jab, punish, sidestep jab. Down 4-1. Ulsan is playing with less than 10% of the move list right now. Flame blast, this time to engage on Chikarin's side.
Ooh, didn't go for the cover.
Yeah.
Could have been scary. Ulsan got to get away from this wall. Nice burst, circuit breaker.
The shoulder lean, all that just to run the homing attack, and then comes up with the punish. Chikarin gonna seal this first game.
The callouts on that slide have been absolutely impeccable from Chikarin as well, and he gets so much damage out of it. Clive gets a chunk of damage, gets a chunk of carry as well, and the wall situation afterwards is always going to be a scary situation to reckon with.
Yeah, Chikarin wasn't really even overextending too much either. Like, you didn't see a ton of Phoenix shift mix up like that. I mean, it felt like in some other sets, maybe, especially like watching Kostakas earlier, where he's constantly going into it and constantly betting on like slide stuff like that. Like, Chikarin kept that really polite in a lot of cases. A lot of just uses of 4-2, controlling the mid-range as much as possible.
Yeah, and we're getting a coaching session here as well for Ulsan. We'll see what the adaptation is going to be from Ulsan. But yeah, as you said, it's very, very interesting to actually see how compact Chicken is playing this Clive, you know, between the really tight movement, between just making sure that he's using options that try to lock Olsan out, but also not overcommitting. So, you know, he might do one step, he might do the forward two, but he won't try to overcommit to a second one, for example, especially Olsan trying to back away.
I think he let the full forward two-string rip once.
Yeah.
And he got tagged for it, but it was a light punish.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes with the adaptation is from Olsan as well, getting a little bit of advice, big breaths as well. Let's see if he can get back into it. This is still first to two territory, so you know, you gotta do or die. No more lives remaining.
No breaks here, but we do have Wall who can get control of it, who can make the most of it.
Yeah, Clive definitely won't have any trouble going corner to corner, wall to wall, or any other direction.
Chikrin is cheap as hell, man. He brought a sword, a spear, all this to a fist
dog.
fight. A dog.
Multiple icons.
Bro, how you look short up to a fist fight with a dog, man? That's messed up. He gonna use them too. Break on the grab. In heat, and this is what's important for Olsan to be able to mitigate the damage and the bleeding as much as possible while Chikrin is in heat. So like that was a really good sequence. Just the fact that he didn't hang around with it that much, didn't suffer that much for it.
Gets pulled in. Oh, no break on generic.
You gotta be able to win this round though. Phoenix shift slide, shoulder lean. What comes after the jab float on the orbital. Stepping into the wall to try to reposition. Pigeon roll, goes mid.
Nice break this time. This is so tight as well. Good block on the low.
Ball steady 4 goes up with the deep sweep.
Nice punish, could have been a little bit more, but oh, back 4 still tracking him there.
That flash stuck in mid-range and then comes up with that wall standing 4 was enough for him to put him in position to be able to close that round. The reward for just tapping down like that.
Oh, the side step right from Chicken straight to Duck, and what a down 4-2 as well, getting that counter hit.
After a block steel pedal, he had a sense for Olsan's timing on the reversal presses there. That uppercut to find its mark. And Chikrin to find his back to the wall, doesn't matter. Found the launch, couldn't convert.
Nice movement as well, and gonna get a splat off of it. Big tornado, max damage.
Alan, it's much better. Like, you can talk to your teachers whenever you want, and the doubts get clarified instantly. And then if you were ever to be absent, you could check the recordings.
Doesn't get the wall, that's so unfortunate, could be so much more damage. Forward 1+2, heat spent, Chikrin still behind. But for how long? 7 seconds to go. He's almost back, running 2 as well, going low.
Oh, no way. Olsan, what a reaction. Rage Art to be able to put himself 2 rounds up here. And it's cold outside, boy.
Threading the needle.
This European crowd, there's something about Olsan. They love Olsan here, man.
He's just a cool guy, man. That's why. He's playing an honest character.
Right now, he's pressing.
Nice punish.
Stressed right now.
Oh,
uppercut.
What a catch as well. Olsan coming in right now.
That's the counter hit. The blazing slash. Just look at the damage.
Nice patience as well, and another down forward 2 as well. He's going to be stealing this momentum, and we've seen this before. Every time someone steals the momentum, they just keep running with it.
The wall confirmed there with the Flame Blast Ender. Chikrin not trying to see this go to a game 3. I'm not out of this game 2 yet.
Nice.
And the interrupt with the salvo from Olsan.
Beating at a parry as well, he was looking for it.
Fish with that side step 2, Chikrin. Jab touch, goes with the counter hit down 2.
Whoa, what a confirm as well on the whiff.
To beat the Tundra Slasher. Phoenix shift slide. Phoenix shift slide again. He is not deterred from sliding. We didn't see it at all use Raw Dog like that.
No punish as well. That could have been
the down 1. The low slash.
And again, that's
how did that slide it?
Listen, don't TA report that, innit? Going low again as well, looking for something else, moving away, no break on the 1+2. Is this enough to kill? Yes, it is, and Chikrin on set point. The reverse sweep is almost complete.
And Olsan got his ankles messed up that round. The full crouch mix, the Phoenix shift slot, the lows from Chikrin. He figures something out timing-wise. Back 2, trying to steal the step.
Beating out the orbital, he just does it again! He is fearless right now.
If at first you don't succeed, pun life.
Try again, and Chikrin definitely trying it.
Set him on fire!
Sunteskin almost at level 3 as well. Doesn't get the splat. He's still going low once again. Nice circuit breaker.
He has to make it happen here. Olsan, life on the line.
Rage available on Ulsan side as well, running through landing.
For Chikarin as well, but it's not going to be a factor. Ulsan finds the upper.
And we're going to game 3 as well. And Chikarin looking around. Nobi gunning up on stage.
Calling for that third perspective on any habits or anything that's going on. Nobi coaches, I mean, he's been coaching in Japan for like 15, 20 years. I mean, not pretty much since DR, I want to say. He's been consistently working at arcades and actually providing coaching service for players getting into the game. It's been something he's been doing. He's carried that onto his streams. That's why they're so successful.
Yeah, and both these players vital part of the Japanese scene as well. The dojos, you know, we saw the Chicken Cups, the Nobi Cups as well. And it's just both of them a testament to how strong the Japanese scene still remains. Even now, this many years into the game.
I would say specifically tight-knit.
Yeah.
Tight-knit.
Yeah. And we saw that during the scrims as well, but let's see if it's going to be enough to claim the victory. Chikarin Ulsan, final game. Whoever wins gets into that top 8. The loser goes home.
So what I want to see is how does Chikarin change his offense up? Just go into the Flame Blast towards the end of the game too, and it was successful.
Whoa, what an option with the Apple 3+4 as well. Nice carry to the wall.
And that's something we saw Ulsan going to a lot earlier in the day as well. That option in the long range like that. Runs up sweep on whiff.
He spaced out the slide. How do you even manage that? It goes so far away.
And the sparks on the running too. Ulsan now with the lead in the set.
Nice interrupt as well. He's trying to enter that Phoenix roll now as well. Oh, going over. He's bringing out Torgal a bit more often as well now. Too far for the punish.
Too far. Power crush into ignition switch. Ulsan backing it up. 4-2 slashes.
Oh, getting the most out of counter as well. No overcommitting on the strings. He already spent, beating out the back one. Chikarin looking for the counter hits. Goes low again.
The hit percentage on down 1 and the full crouch down 4-2 slash. Chikarin has had great success with it. And this is ideally the kind of situation he wants, where he has a lot of heat to work with. Gonna burn it here, has the wall to back him up. Flame Blast. Does not find its mark. Time gonna become a factor, perhaps. Break on the grab.
No, time slowly running out. Also trying to keep him in control. No, dog.
The mids.
Oh, the floor, not enough. And Ulsan claiming that round. And just like that, he's on set point.
A master of space and time. Working the safe mid, working the down 2. Chikarin now. Jab to interrupt.
Too far, but still getting something, getting a counter off of it at least. The down forward one just seizing so many down forward ones and the movement around Chikarin right now. This won't be enough, but what's the Oki? Are we seeing the spike down? No, getting the heat activation first.
Pigeon roll tackle.
Guess, no guess. The 1+2 option working out, just needs 1 or 2 more hits. He's my spend, Chikarin still alive,
Where's
but tough position.
Life?
Running 2.
Flame Blast. A last ditch effort here.
Counter hit Frozo breaks it. Still alive, he available and gets the wall, and Ulsan staying alive and moving into that top 8 after all.
On this stage, we've seen these two play for high stakes. This was just to make it into top 8. Ulsan gonna be the winner this time.
And he's so happy as well. The show of mutual respect between both players. Great sportsmanship. And of course, the crowd behind popping off for Ulsan. He felt so unsure earlier in the weekend as well. He wasn't even sure if he's going to make it out of groups. But now he's here making that top 8.
Making that top 8. Congratulations to Ulsan. But everybody in the house, give it up for Chikarin.
The former champion. I'm sure we're going to see him back next year and many years after that as well. Such a strong player, and was almost there as well.
And look, this is another guy who was riding the energy. We'll get to that in a minute. Focus on the replay. Yeah, man, this, especially I was looking, the way that final round worked, by then Ulsan had he figured out something, and you could sense a shift in terms of mood. Chikarin just kind of froze up towards the end of that last round.
Passive,
and it just turned into what? Just safe mid pressure, dash to realign just in case he steps, safe mid pressure, poking with that down 4-1. And then the second he finally throws a wrench into the plan, sidestep, that was when Chikarin pressed, and it was just off to the races. Ulsan played a full set there. That was a back and forth. That one got scary, man.
Yeah, extremely scary. And it just, man, the radar earlier as well between the hits. It's, and the way he was spacing as well, there's a lot of the slide working out, obviously, for Chikrin, and it goes so far, and the tracking is fairly decent as well. So it's difficult for also to contend with, especially when there's much scarier options in the mid-range as well happening. But, man, what is that?
I'm thinking about that game too, man. Bro, the lows. That was a crazy amount of just raw Phoenix shift sweep in raw Phoenix shift slide, and then just like full crouch down 4-2, full crouch down 4-2. The mix that he had with that was so good. Just not enough. Chikrin, he came really close, but Ulsan right now riding this energy, riding this momentum, and just the feeling of playing in front of this crowd, man. But stepping up to the plate. Our last losers qualifier side of this bracket to see who's gonna join the rest of this top 8 bracket. Breadman, your regional qualifier from South Korea, had a phenomenal performance in that side of the bracket, going up against the Knee.
5-time finalist before, but 6-time, including this one. He's fun little trivia. He's the only person in top 20 to have empty spaces on his results table. He only went to 1 challenger, and he was still 5th.
Of course, able to, on this tour, of course, this year, that marquee performance at EVO Japan where he broke down Mogul like a shotgun, and then was able to finish that up with pretty good consistency at some other master events. Of course, Combo Breaker, I remember off the top of my head. But man, going up against Countryman and Fellow, this is a guy that they have a lot of play experience against each other, right? They played, in tournaments, I want to say several times in the past few months especially.
Yeah. Especially considering, there's dojos and there's training camps and things going in Korea before the TWT as well. It's going to be interesting, but this is, I think, our last qualifier for the top 8 as well.
Absolutely.
One spot remains, Breadman or Knee, who's going to take it?
So a key point, I want to see what Breadman, how he plays around the mid-range, especially against Brian and Knee-specific timing on Cannonball Straight.
100%. We're going to see how much of that leading jab we're going to see from Knee as well.
Oh, tank through all the hits.
It was definitely worth it as well, and it paid off.
Armor for days, and the heat uses from Knee, able to just truck over Breadman in that round. Chain punches, though, to open things up here. Stepping low, 1-2-1.
Oh, the step around each other as well. Looking for his Cannonball Straight, so we're talking about mixing up on the third one, going for the Requiem.
And so now it's the rules of 2s and rules of 3s. How is Breadman going to start to operate in that space now around that Cannonball Straight? That's something that defines this matchup for a lot of players against Knee.
100%.
Step and activate.
Again, Cannonball Straight, Requiem, he's mixing up the pattern.
Him.
Oh, already using the Cade. We're only in the 2nd round. I don't think this is enough to kill, but it's still going to be a lot of damage for Breadman. Never mind, it is enough to kill. Spoke too soon.
He did that with confidence. He knew Pun Light. Dash up down for 1 to realign. Got the Vulcan punches off.
Oh man, the movement from both of them as well. So confident in the stepping.
Fishing with that Knee as well. He wants that counter hit.
Nice, again trying to continue the pressure. Good patience from Knee.
You see constantly Breadman rotating into the foreground, doing that sidestep double kicks, looking for the Hermit pressure after. Frame advantageous.
Nice, 4-3 again, looking for that counter again, going for the Hatcher, going for the Requiem. Goes for it again, working out this time as well. Nice confirm from Knee.
Vulcan punch is able to interrupt the armor. Tries to go for some Spockies there. Not going to work out. Knee advantage.
And the delay on bush strings can be very beneficial, but Cannonball Straight, big counter hit.
Yo, cut the other stuff, man. Let's get straight to business. Let me crack your jaw real quick. Let me leave you. Hold on. Leave you at the wall. Ooh. With the cross.
Nice.
Tremor punches.
Big chunk as well. Keeping that slice of 3+4 pressure active.
Chain punches whiffing.
Hatchet.
Not going to try to press into him on accident. No need to risk it. Step in low, activate this time.
Nice little punish as well.
Good
looking for the Yakosaro. Oh, and the Heat Smash connecting as well. This won't be enough to kill. Knee on a little bit of a deficit. Oh, the massive forward 3 as well. Can he seal the deal here?
The round sealing 4-3. The game sealing 4-3. And gonna leave him on fire. Knee cooking here. Game 1, trying to seal his path for top 8. We're not even in top 8 yet, dude. This is crazy.
The final qualifier, our oldest player is looking for that trophy. He wants to claim it as his own.
It's a little bit of a bigger stage here to work with. Breadman, he found momentum, especially when he was able to find the wall, took good use of it to be able to steal that one round, especially with that good combo confirmed out of heat.
Yeah, Knee looking for the homing move as well, trying to stop Breadman from stepping.
Fish with down 4-2.
Breadman cancelling out stands as well, trying to overcommit a lot of his options. He's trying to mix up his patterns, make sure that Knee is not trying to catch on. Nice, down 1+2. He activated as well, going low. Again, Outcast Arrow looking for a couple of them.
He's fishing really hard for it. Chain punches, again, just the passive chip as well, especially while he's in heat. Low touch while standing. 4 on the block punishment. Okay, Breadman. Okay, Breadman.
Oh, those lows stacking up as well. And goes low again.
Side mid kick. Rotates his options, holds, duck in his face. Outcast Arrow finds the counter hit, finds the launch. Breadman's turn here. Gonna activate, gonna get the wall.
Nice, good conversion considering it's a sidewall.
Step with him, reposition, sidestep, double kicks, orbital flash. And that heal is gonna make you pay. Snake Eyes, activate.
Carry to the wall, not quite, but still getting the wall positioning. I'm waiting for that incinerator string, but no, it doesn't go for it. Gets the Requiem instead.
Just wants to push, just wants the wall. Heat no longer on the table. You got what you asked for, everybody.
Oh, but a 1-4 gets the wall splat and Knee moving on. I wonder if Knee's actually, because we saw a lot of incinerator from earlier, I wonder if he's being very careful about it because of the throw of the parry as well.
Yes. That's something that Breadman specifically showcased, I think, against some of the other Brian players so far in this tournament. Interrupt on the cane. Still got it, though.
The Cane's still in the tank.
That's so cheap. Homing attack, hatchet kicks, 4 threes.
Counter confirm as well, big chunk of damage. Uses it this time, going low. Has heat available, can he steal the deal? No, he can't, not this time.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
1-2 with the wheel kick.
Damn, what an interrupt. Unfazed and Breadman trying to equalize now.
My man is working this Wing Chun, working these chain punches, and baby, here we go.
Man, that slice the bright jet upper as well.
Jet upper, got the wall, stepping off you.
No charging up, this time tries for the cannonball, almost worked out.
Step activate. Finally, the incinerator string. And the step on the kip up, heat smash, Knee on set point.
Can he close it out with Requiem? Definitely a good start to this round. Going low, a little bit of a toe tap.
So he's not greedy at all. Willing just, give me that low. Give me that low, I'm in heat, I'm cool.
Going for that Knee as well. Looking for the counter hit.
3, this time the hatchets. Pun life, they're adding up. He had the step. He got the upper.
Man, this is going to be so much damage as well. With Requiem, he should be able to reach the wall. There we go. It's not going to be enough to kill, but this is the damage. Snake Eyes Span needs something more. Wake up, Outcast Arrow.
Breadman said the hell with it.
Still has he available as well. And Rage.
Sidestep double kicks. Faints out of it. Goes with the chain punches after. Step in low. Goes for the Outcast Arrow again. The step from Knee.
Oh, Breadman going low. He's looking for the counter hit. Nice break. About even right now. Cannonball. Another one. One more hit. Sabaki. Still alive. And Breadman counter hit, guaranteed hit, and we're going to the final game. Man, this game going the distance right now. Oh man, both of his players.
Bread Life wearing, Bread Life. Breadman is wearing that on his face. Dude, he got that last hit, instant fist pump. He just wanted to be able to extend this set like this. But this time, this is where the villains come to play.
Evil Arena.
Bombs on the walls, you gotta remember. Low touches, both of these guys, we want...
Just going for it again, just expecting Knee to miss out on the punish.
Ankle checks.
Oh, ended up in a crouching state, so jet upper doesn't connect. Nice spacing.
Fine, we don't need the jet upper this time. Gonna run the mid cane option.
Nice. That combo always looks like it's gonna drop, man. Carrying to the wall.
Last wall as well.
Spike down. Oh, look at the damage.
Wants to just hold it. Hermit mid kicks. Get the chain punches, and Breadman now with the lead in the set.
Man, this is such a sick set from both of them as well. Nice movement from Knee again. Doesn't get anything for it except a little jab.
Sidestep double kicks, and again, going to chain punch option, gets out of it, goes right back to neutral. Run up orbital, sidestep on the outcast arrow. Here comes knee, Vulcan punches.
That's
homing attack.
That's high surprise working out beautifully for Knee as well. He's looking for something nice movement again and just claiming the small whiff punishment.
Constantly rotating into the background. He's been able to find a...
Ooh, gets counter hit.
Shades of the end of that last game.
Absolutely. Sweet bang. Breadman trying to get back in it. He activated.
Bringing all the lows out. Got the raw heat activation.
And that's enough to kill as well. Set point now for Breadman.
Fun life, what are we looking at? Are we looking at Breadman threatening to eliminate Knee from this tournament before we even make top 8? Counter hit.
Knee definitely has something to say about that still. He's not out of his just yet. Carrying to the wall as well. Keeping that in play. That explosive wall is going to be a threat. Nice confirm again. He activated on Breadman's side, recovering all that heat. Requiem.
Requiem, nothing behind it. Shield orbital, and here we go. After the activation, this should be more than enough to kill.
Keeps it simple, keeps it clean.
Set him on
still
fire,
alive.
give him that Viking funeral, and here we go. Knee now. Fighting to take back what was his.
Oh my
God. These lows from Breadman, and finally, oh my God. Pun life. Activate.
Able to carry to the wall as well. Spike down. This is so much damage as well. Knee about 10% left. Doesn't commit.
Segment's banging on outcast arrow. Vulcan punch.
Going under it as well. Still Lasky available. Hasn't been able to activate as well. 2-1s. Nice movement, and just like that, 2-2 sealing the deal. Breadman eliminating Knee and putting himself in that top 8. What a performance from the regional stage.
Look
all
at
the way
emotion,
here.
Man. Breadman, he got the keys to the bakery, and this crowd loves it. They've been making noise every time he gets the hit. Congratulations to him moving on in this TWT final bracket. But everybody, give it up for the legend of Tekken. Give it up for Knee.
What a performance from both of them. Knee's path getting cut short, but man, am I excited to go see Breadman in this top 8.
I think this crowd is too, man. They popped every time he was able to land a hit. They love them some Breadman out here. But look, that was a hell of a run in loser side of the bracket here. I guess expanding to our top 12. So now we have our top 8 of this bracket. Check it out, man. Manja going up against Low-High. Korea versus Korea. Usama Abbasi versus Atif. Each one of these fighting for the right to see who is the representative in winners final for that traditional Pakistan versus Korea matchup. Then you got loser side, the John versus Farzine, Breadman versus Ulsan. The exact same scenario on loser side of the bracket. Half Korea, half Pakistan.
2 strongest region remaining here as the strongest regions, but no surprises, you know, and it's been such a crazy weekend as well. From the regional to the group stages, to the redemption, to the LCQ, to now, we've had so many killer matches, and it's been such a pleasure to be able to commentate all of them as well.
Yeah, and I mean, this event, you know, it's always hard to predict. Things never go as planned. You've been keeping all the data for years at this point. There's no way the numbers could have predicted the way this bracket worked out. I'm just happy to have been a part of it in the way that I have in the past couple years. Appreciate it, everybody. And big ups on behalf of like Spooky, MYK, Chips, everybody out there who's been a part of the tour. You guys know who you are, and I mean that. You know who you are. Thanks to all the TOs running events out there, everybody who's been running dojos, challenges, master events. This was really, really a thing to behold like this. And let's see where the future takes us, man. Let's see what's coming next. But Pun Life, it's been fun. And this European audience, man, I forgot what it's like to do this in front of a live studio audience. Y'all been a hell of a treat. Thanks again. And with that, our top 8 is decided. Pun Life, you got anything you want to say?
Thanks for having me, man. It's been a pleasure. My first ever TWT finals this year has been incredible. I'm just happy to be here. I love all of you guys.
So with that said, let's take a little bit of a breather, right? Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more of the TWT finals here in Malmö, Sweden.
If you're still typing your coding prompts, you're leaving performance on the table. You're prompting Cursor over 100 times a day, but typing detailed context takes forever. So you send lazy prompts and you get mediocre results.